say it in the context of the conversation, it may have to be bleeped. Especially if you're like, I fucking hate retards.
I knew he was always
It's
retarded.
like I walked up to a Down syndrome guy and was like, "You're fucking retarded.
You're a fucking retarded.
You're a retarded.
You're a retarded person."
He would look at you and just be like, that's something a retarded person would say.
Oh my god, dude! I would fucking laugh my ass off if he actually said something like that.
I'd have to give him props. I'd be like, all right.
Me too.
He
I'd be
got
like,
me. He got me.
Touche.
What about the time you mistaken the black person as a trash can?
Were you there?
Yeah. Oh no. It was just us two.
It was like
Is-
there
is
was like
this
10
real?
inches. Yeah, there was like 10 inches of fucking snow on the ground. I'm in a giant moving truck that only has one headlight, and the other one barely works. It fucking jiggles and shit.
It was dark out. It was.
And it was
nice.
downtown
Sounds a little
Indy, and there was a
racist
fucking
again.
black dude in a wheelchair, and it just I thought it was a trash can. It's not. I wouldn't have hit it either way. I wouldn't have hit him
You
either
hit
way.
it?
No.
Or
But
him?
I was like,
Sorry, him.
If I do, it's it's just because it's a trash can. Like, who cares? But there was a black dude in a fucking wheelchair, and he was going. When he started doing this, I was like, oh fuck.
It's not a trash can like I thought.
But like either way, I wasn't going to hit
Trash
him.
cans don't have arms.
I wasn't going to hit him either way. I would have been really close to like scare him.
It
Probably.
was a bad snow season. There was snow
Yeah.
everywhere.
I
Couldn't tell the difference.
Fuck, I'm glad I didn't hit that guy.
That's better than knocking down gas station signs and street signs, though.
and ripping fucking.
Is that something that happened?
And crashing into a car and
Or
dragging
yourself.
it
I don't
miles
do
down
that.
I'm a
the
great
road.
driver. My brother.
He
No,
ripped
I was a
off,
really good truck driver.
Running into two cars, dragging one all the way down the street, running into.
I forget what road it is, but whenever you turn right in Indy to get onto Michigan, he ripped that sign down. I told him to stop because I wanted it, but he wouldn't
Chris
stop
did?
because he was scared.
No,
No, Scott.
This is all Scott. The only closest thing I ever had to almost happen was almost hitting a trash can.
Well, you also just it wasn't even your fault.
I
when-
wouldn't have hit him either way.
No, not him. Fuck that guy.
Scott?
You
I would have got away with it if I did.
you also completely sideswiped Jared's.
He fucking pulled up right next to me like an idiot when I'm backing up. That's his fucking
was
fault. That's
funny.
not my fault.
I didn't say it was
always
your
pay
fault.
attention
It's just
to my
something
neighbors.
else you've done while under the wheel.
Yeah,
That's
smashing
right.
into the side
Horror
of Jared's
stories
car.
about
You know why he
Scott's
wasn't
bad
pissed off?
driving
Because he knew it was his
Oh
fault.
yeah, dude.
But yeah, Scott did break a bunch of shit. Ice machines,
Including the moving
everywhere.
truck.
Yeah, he crashed into a car and drug it a block or two down the road before he just got out of the truck and walked home.
No.
Well, he drove it back.
He drove it back.
Somebody's porch,
He drove it back.
and then drove it back home.
Hold on.
What a dummy.
He
And went to bed.
he nailed a car.
That's just a story I've heard. Yeah.
And he drug it.
Yeah.
And then he just, after a while, he hopped out and just.
Well, he made it to somebody's porch apparently. That's what
Yeah.
he decided.
He didn't hop out. He ran into
He walked.
He
got
drove
out
the
and
truck
he
back.
walked
I
off
guess
into the
He
sunset.
drove the truck back to his house, all fucked up. I guess.
What happened to the
The
car?
axle was
ran?
hanging off of the truck by the end
probably-
of the
he
night. I
probably left
remember
it
that.
there.
The axle was like split in half.
Probably left it there.
I don't know how the fuck he got it back to the house,
If he
but
left the vehicle there and went home,
Would have never known who did it.
he would have been in a lot more trouble.
Would have never known who did it.
Did he get in trouble at all?
The cops came in the morning, but he didn't get in much trouble.
How does he not get in much trouble?
it's just being a good criminal.
Couldn't. Yeah.
You
Like
know
listen.
what?
Like listen. When he.
From half the liquor store.
Because he used to live in Arcadia with them, and he didn't have a car, so he would just, I'm gonna drive the work truck, 2-ton vehicle, fucking 1,000-pound vehicle, whatever,
2-ton vehicle.
Huge-
16,000 pounds. It's 8
huge work truck to the gas station, and he's backing in, and just like like those like pillars that they have
He
next
hit
to
one.
knocked it down, drove just all the way back to the house, and got back in the house, and was like, I wasn't driving. Right? That's how they couldn't get him because they couldn't figure out who was driving.
It wasn't like that they couldn't get him. He definitely got in trouble, but
Did he?
he would have.
I
Not,
thought it
not
was
as
just-
much as you fucking think.
I thought it was just like,
We're talking about your cousin Scott, right?
Yeah, my brother.
yeah.
I'm starting to think
He is a piece of shit. He's not a piece of shit.
he's just not a
He's
good
not a
man.
piece of
He's not a very good driver. That's
I'm
for sure.
sorry.
He's not a very good driver.
I'm starting to think that he was the
but you're a little
one
bitch.
who robbed that bank.
Oh my god.
No, he couldn't
All
pull
these
that
horror
off.
He
stories
couldn't
you've
have pulled
been
that
telling
He's
off.
good at doing like felon shit.
That
and not-
person
and
got
getting away
robbed
with
at
it. Not
gunpoint.
fucking.
That person, or it was like gun. It was like
seems
gun
like
or
the kind
knife
of person
point.
who would rob an old lady for $20.
It was gun or knife point, both of which Scott didn't have. What Scott
That
had
you
was
know
barely
of.
enough money to go get a fountain pop.
Which time? I was talking.
When
about
we were
when
cleaning
we
out,
robbed the bank. Yeah.
we were cleaning out Sean's house because Cody was about to move into it.
Yep.
And Scott was with us, and he was just like, hey, I'm thirsty. I'm going to go walk to Speedway, which isn't a big deal. He came back with a Fountainwood Mountain, a Pepsi, something,
But it's the story in between that. That's what happened.
Yeah, you were there when
I know.
the hound dog and
Was
the...
he with us?
No.
No. Okay, so
That was also that was the morning after me and Scott stole and smoked all of Jake's weed.
Did you hear about this?
And replaced it with
You didn't hear about
nutmeg and
this?
shit and oregano. He hated me for it for a long time.
Okay, so the story is, I was
Black.
I can't remember. Was I moving in or moving out?
I don't know. Chris is focusing on his phone, so I'm focusing on Chris focusing on his phone.
I can hear everything you guys are saying.
What? Hate shit lips. Like be a part of it.
I am.
Be part of the hug life.
What if what if somebody's house was burning down? They're like, Chris, I'm burning.
So start
podcast.
the
So
the Scott robbing a bank story, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Even though he didn't, but yeah,
Right.
he totally did.
Let's pretend he did, just to make it interesting. So it's not like we're saying his last name or anything. Anyway, so
Jackson.
what happened was
I was gonna say Van Whore.
I was moving out of my brother's house because I lived there for like a year. I was like renting it out, and we were cleaning it all out to get my brother back to being able to live there again. So Joe, me, my brother, my friend Zach.
Was Zach there?
Yeah, Zach was there.
Zach Young?
Piece of shit.
And
Piece of fucking
Joe's
shit.
other cousin, Scott, were all helping us move. So, like midway through, we went to the backyard and we put up the grill. We started cooking out.
We did do that.
Making some nice
we
barbecue.
we told the cops that's why the dog came running up
Right.
here because they smelled the
Oh,
birds. Forgot about that.
So,
Please continue with the story.
Go ahead.
I was about to lose my shit. Just fucking.
about what?
Just laughing.
Just do it.
Because Joe was like, yeah. But like, go ahead.
I
want
forgot
somebody to
I
actually
forgot.
finish the story.
I
right
forgot we grilled out.
Yeah,
I
so,
forgot about that.
Anyway,
It was good.
we were grilling out, smoking a little stuff, drinking a bunch of stuff, so
Smoking a little bit, drinking a bunch.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we
boy.
went back in the house and we started cleaning up more shit. And I remember Sean, like, we emptied his liquor cabinet.
That was the last.
There
That
was-
was yeah.
There was like a table. This table was just.
We were gonna
full
start
of fucking
mopping.
booze.
We were about to start mopping the floors and shit, and
Right.
we heard the fucking knock on the door.
Yeah. So
I remember
we
I was
went
like, I'm staying
upstairs.
inside. I'm not
we
going
went
out there.
upstairs and we were gonna smoke some more. We had my big fat fucking bowl.
I don't
or
think
bong
did
out.
we? I don't think we had anything.
We did.
They checked. They
No, no,
searched
no.
the fucking house. I don't think
Really?
we brought anything.
Oh, let me get to
Yeah.
that part. We had my bong there,
Okay.
and
Right.
when we heard the knock at the door, we looked out the top window. And we seen
Oh, we
SWAT
were
team
upstairs.
with M16s pulled out.
No,
and
no,
we
they were
seen-
ARs.
What the fuck?
100%
Can we,
AR-15s.
like, we can make believe.
We'll have true fact.
Either way, who cares?
Anyway,
They had
they had
assault
big ass
rifles.
M16s.
They had
out.
M16s.
They had
So-
assault rifle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
Right, so they had that shit pulled, and me and Sean and you just kind of look at each other like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I hate police officers.
So I take
Kill
my
'em all.
bong and I put it in the top shelf of the closet.
Yeah, they're
Like,
not usually
gonna search
nice.
here. So
I guess they didn't.
I know. so we go downstairs while Zach and someone else, I think Scott,
See,
stayed
the-
upstairs.
No, we all had to go outside. They wanted all of us outside.
Oh,
Because I said I'm staying inside. I'm not fucking dealing
Yeah.
with this. And then Sean
So-
said they want everybody in the house. I was
Right.
like, fuck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Me and Sean went downstairs.
I know. We were all downstairs at that point.
Is there a problem, officer?
Yeah. we
And
need
they-
everybody in this
they
house to step the
quickly
fuck out.
explained it. They're like, you need to get everybody else down here. Fuck.
Fuck.
And
Ruining
by
our
that
good
time,
cleaning
Scott
time.
was gone.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
He was already there. He'd gotten back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't walk up to the
Story I
cops
heard
there.
is
Oh,
he-
no.
He was walking
Yeah.
up as they were out.
He
like, walking back
left.
from the gas station.
Scott left. And
Yeah.
by the time the cops got there, he had only been back for
He
like
had just
5
gotten
minutes.
back. He was slurping his Fountain Red
Yeah.
Mountain. Possibly Pepsi.
And his claim was that he went to the gas station. Okay.
I mean, he came back
So-
with a fucking Speedway pop. Like
He was gone
after
for a
he
hot
robbed the
fucking
bank, he
minute.
actually did go get a pop. Like, come on,
He
man.
didn't
With
lie
the money
about
that he stole,
He didn't lie about that.
he wouldn't have been able to have made it all the way to that Huntington
You don't
and
know how
back
fast he
on foot.
It's pretty quick.
That
but
is
yeah,
all
I know
the
for a
way down
fucking
to the
fact
other
that my
end of
brother would
town.
never rob a bank, and even if he tried, he just wouldn't know what to do. I guess my brother, he wouldn't.
Not to
he
mention-
didn't rob the fucking bank.
No.
Some fucking dumb idiot, crackhead. What did they even get away with? Like $20 in
$20
quarters or something?
It wasn't. Yeah, it, was,
20
it
bucks.
wasn't very much.
20
It was
bucks?
like
Anyway, can
he
I
robbed-
can I-
it was
somebody at
can
the
I-
ATM
can
or
I-
at the
something?
ATM.
Can I
That's all they had
can I
pulled out.
continue?
Right? It was only $20.
Yes, but we're hopping around the story.
But no,
here.
because it was either at gunpoint or knife point, one or the other. Which Scott had
story.
zero of. What did he
Anyway,
like on the walk to the gas station? Did he construct like a?
Is that what he did?
Oh, here's a tree.
He's gonna make a shiv.
Make a little shiv.
Made a shiv out
He
of a
stole
tree.
Sean's razor and ripped the razor
Scott-
out and glued it on. He's like, "Give me all your money."
What were you fucking saying?
So-
man? We need to finish the fucking story. For
Cops said they need to search the house. We're like, all right, fuck it.
I don't think we would have freaked. I think we would have been really scared if there was
We
weed in the
went
house. though.
outside
What if they
and
found
I
20?
looked at Zach, or maybe it was you. And I
Zach
was
wasn't
like,
there. I know he wasn't. There was 4 of us. Me and Scott, we became buddy with the police officer with the assault rifle because we play Call of Duty. We were like, "Hey, is that an extended mag? Hey, what kind of scope do you have on that?" And he was loving it. He was like, "Oh, that's
Are
just
you friends with Zach?
this is the
Are you friends with Zach?
17 series."
Hey,
What Zach are you guys talking about?
are you friends with Zach Young?
Yeah, but I don't feel like talking to
Yeah,
him.
Zach Young. He fishes, right?
No, I
FaceTime.
don't, no, I don't feel like talking to him.
FaceTime him real
No.
quick. I want to get on
He's
this.
busy with his 7
Is-
kids.
I'm friends
Is
with
he
him
though?
on-
I'm
on
hanging out with him
Facebook.
later today.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll-
he's busy
I'll
right now. He
FaceTime.
can't
Right
talk
now.
right now, but
You're
later
hanging out
he
with him
can.
today?
Yeah.
Yeah, later
Why
he
do you
can
think he's
hang
a
out.
piece of shit?
I never said he was a piece of shit.
You
I
never this whole fucking time. He's like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Don't
Why
fucking
is
talk-
this guy a piece of shit?
Zach's not a piece of shit. I sold Zach my PC because I love him.
Anyway,
I want it back.
anyway,
$500.
So we're like,
Fuck.
I left my bong in that closet. And
I just remember once we went outside, me and Scott got real buddy with the dude with the assault rifle because we played
Right.
those video games and we knew that's a tactical. You got a little thing on here. What's your extended mag? How many rounds is that?
sounding like a real fucking.
He was
creep,
loving it,
asking him
dude.
All the questions.
He's all chest puff. He's like, yeah, he's
But the thing is, he was a
It's only for
Noblesville
police officers.
Noblesville cop dressed in SWAT, so he probably never has to do it. So he's probably doing the same thing. Like, yeah, that's pretty fucking rad.
his balls
isn't
are
it?"
this fucking big right now because he's like, I have authority.
Yeah, he's right there punching him.
I have a door.
He's pounding on him
He's
like that
probably-
guy.
He probably never even knew how to use it.
That's what I was talking about. The guy.
Yeah, and this is where the fuck shit. Yeah, this is where the clip goes.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
No, he
His extended
probably
mag
didn't.
falls off the scope. He's like, I'm a
whole-
rookie.
The whole thing would probably fall apart as soon as like someone tried to stab him. Like Scott runs
Yeah,
out
Scott
of
brings
out of-
his shank. It's back.
right. Scott
I did rob the bank. I'm
Jab him
telling
right
you.
between his ribs.
All the cops were like, "Oh shit!" and their fucking clips are falling out.
Long story short, Scott kills all 7 cops with a shiv.
Exactly.
happened.
We walk home happy.
And Scott
There's
is
two-
still out there to
There's
this day.
2 specific
With that same
things
Tony
that
Diamond.
I remember about that night, midday. There was 2
Midday.
cool things.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what you're about.
I
to
guess
say.
3 things. I guess the first cool thing was that we got to stand outside in the fucking snow and shiver our asses off because they wouldn't let us go get our jackets.
Right.
And then they apparently searched the house where we had
A bong.
drugs,
Paraphernalia.
paraphernalia. It was empty. That's what it was.
Empty
That's why I wasn't
paraphernalia.
freaking out. I was like, Cody, it's just paraphernalia.
Well, that's why I wasn't too worried, because it was a bong, but there was nothing in it.
It was
Was this
cool.
before or after you went to jail?
After, way
after?
after.
Yeah,
I was
this
I
is
was
after.
21.
Yeah. This is
So I went to
Oh.
jail when I was 18. But different story.
We've talked about that before.
The 2 things. The one that really noited me out was that for some reason they decided they were going to bring the victim in an unmarked cop car about a block away, about from here to like we're not a block then from here to where the road is out there. They want us to stand in a line and the victim's going to take a look at us. And I was looking at Cody. I was like, what if they mistakenly say it's one
Right.
of us? What if they don't
yeah.
remember?
'Cause
And they're just
that
like,
makes
it's
Me and Joe-
him.
Me
Let's
and
play a
Joe looked
working
like we're up
guy.
to no good. We got long hair. Obviously, even though we might not be able to see it,
That was
stoned out
the
of our
only moment
mind.
where I was terrified.
And I'm like, dude,
I'd be
they're just gonna
pissed.
say it was us just to fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
just to
yeah,
put,
dude.
Put a blame on
Luckily,
someone.
that
Yeah.
was a good victim.
Yeah. Closed case book. Nothing
Smart
to look up
victim.
here. No evidence. Nope. It was him.
It was
I'd be like,
him.
fuck.
But
Okay, fine. I did it.
but no, they. So what they did
you
was
could've went to prison.
they're like,
yeah,
all
I
right,
know. For real. It's armed
the
robbery.
victim. They told us what happened. They're like, long story short, someone was robbed at the Huntington down the street. They're gonna come down this road here.
He was very nonchalant about it. Yeah.
And he's like, and they're gonna look at you when you guys are gonna line up, and they're gonna tell us if one of you guys are it.
Beer man.
So the old lady, of course, is an old fucking lady in like a Lucerne or something.
Do we
an
know
old
if it was
person's car.
no? They pulled up in like a deep red, blacked out windows, tinted Durango. It was an unmarked
Oh, that's
police
right,
car.
it was.
I remember looking at it, going, "That's a really nice car."
That's right.
It was,
but it was
nice.
an old lady. It
Yeah, it was. It was an
So
older person.
She pulls up, and then she, rolls down her window ever so slightly,
Which we
just
can't
so
even
she
see
can-
her.
so she could peer.
You
out
bring
of
that up. How come she can see us, but we can't see her?
Right.
I didn't rob her. I remember what she looked like.
exactly. Yeah,
Victim
that
here.
makes sense.
So that all came to fruition because they said that they had their dogs out, and the dogs led them to our backyard.
Yeah,
So
because of the
either-
nice cooked burgers.
So either
They smell good.
the perpetrator ran through the backyard.
And they were scared he might have been hiding in our basement. And I'm just like, okay.
Well, let's get to that in a minute.
Okay,
we were
whatever.
afraid that they ran through our backyard, or the dogs led them there because they smelled.
Because that was back when the
boigies.
fence was like chopped in half, and you could just walk straight through it if you
Right.
needed to.
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
In all honesty, were the burgers really good?
Oh yeah, we used
Were they good?
Lawry's all season.
Lowry's.
That's the best.
Did you-
I got Sean into it.
Good shit. Guys.
I gave him a bottle once, and he was like, "It's all."
I'm glad you guys know how to cook fucking burgers.
Right.
You're not charring them.
There's still one more thing about the story, but I can wait till the end because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
technically
Let's
the
get
ending. Okay, but I'm gonna say it.
So, she looked at us. We all lined up like fucking inmates, and she looked at us, and then she, she drove off,
That was a sigh of relief.
and then you go ahead. I know you like this part.
Oh,
Go ahead
yeah.
and say what the cop said.
Because I remember they wanted to see the title to the house with Sean's name on it just to be safe. They were like, "Can we see?
Right.
This will give us clear evidence? Do you have a
Should've
title
just
of
like,
this
"I
house
don't have it."
with any of your? I left it at my apartment." Like, oh yeah, that would suck. I get that.
I
No,
use
no.
that to
Sean's
roll
like,
my shorts
right away,
with."
sir. Which was awesome. Really got us out of our robbery that we did. But
idiot.
it was a specific day. We had a plan. Do you know what the plan was? You weren't there.
He
so you
didn't know
wouldn't
shit.
So we were gonna get up early, smoke, drink, help Cody with his new house, cleaning it and whatnot, and then we were gonna watch the AFC Championship game, Tom Brady versus
Andrew Luck.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning was that long ago?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, was
Andrew
it
Luck.
Broncos?
No,
Andrew
it was
Luck.
no.
It was Broncos.
Oh, it was
It was
Broncos
Andrew-
Colts. It was
yeah,
Broncos Colts.
Broncos
It was
Colts.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
No, Broncos Colts didn't do the AFC Championship together.
Okay, then it was the divisional game.
It was Patriots Broncos.
Yeah. Okay. It
Broncos
was one of
win.
those
It was
two.
2015 when they played the Panthers.
It was one of those
and
two.
won.
The guy.
It was a Colts game
it
with
was
Andrew
the-
Luck in it. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
but
Oh,
it didn't
it was
have to
Andrew
do with
Luck
it. Didn't
versus
have
Tom
to
Brady
do,
then, AFC
no, it
Championship.
didn't have
Actually,
to
no, we
do with
watched that
Andrew Luck.
together.
Had not. I don't think that wasn't the
Fuck.
main.
He said
No, not
Andrew.
Andrew Luck. Did he say Andrew Luck? Because
Don't
he was
refrain from
talking
the
about
story,
Peyton
though.
Manning. Because okay, let's say hypothetically Cody's right. The chief of police came up to us to like end this case, and
Wait,
he
when
said,
did
"I
Manning-
have
when
good
did Manning
news and bad
retire?
news.
When did Manning retire?
I have good news and bad news. You're right." He said, "The good news is you're free to go. The bad news is that the Colts are already down by 14." And we're all like, "What? No way!" And he's like, "I'm just kidding. Have a good night, kids." And they walk away.
He's kidding about what? The Colts,
The Colts being down by 14,
Were
yeah.
they?
Because we kept bitching in our we were talking amongst
Right.
each other. Guess we're gonna miss the start of the fucking game.
Oh, yeah, he was
And-
fucking with you.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey guys, I have a cop story by the way too.
Cock story, dude. I thought you were gonna say a cock story. I'm sorry.
I have
Go on.
a nice cop story.
Go on.
Okay, so I'm
I
Cicero.
love good
hanging
cock
with our
stories.
friends. I'm 18, just turned 18. I have a bottle of liquor in my bag.
What kind?
Vodka. Cheap.
There you go.
Like a
or
book bag?
Kamchatka or some
Ooh.
shit. Yeah, some nasty shit.
Yeah.
But
Rocket,
like
rocket.
$11 for a half gal type
She
shit.
said in a
But-
bag, like a book bag.
yeah, I had it in a bag. I was shirtless.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Like a drip. It was
Are you a
middle of the
drifter?
summer. No, motherfucker. I was walking out of my fucking apartment. Like I was walking.
Yeah.
We were hanging out in Grissom all day. I lived in Grissom, and a lot of my friends lived in Grissom too. 'cause
Of
it's
course.
Whatever, fucking poor people environment.
The
But-
thing is, Cody, if you're 18, you can't just walk around with a gallon of vodka in your
No,
hand.
you can't. You get in
You gotta
fucking
put it in a
trouble.
backpack.
And the fact
like
that
a good
all
kid.
my
Come on,
So
man.
listen.
Go on.
we were drinking.
'Cause
We were
that
all
doesn't
playing
look
games
sketchy.
and drinking because in the bag there was I had the bottle of vodka. There was like a couple Xbox controllers.
Video games. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Didn't know what games you meant.
we're walking out of my house because we've all been drinking and
got
shit,
the
hanging out.
game
We
of
got
life in his
underage
book
girls
bag.
with us. I just turned 18, so it looks like less bad than me. But I wasn't fucking
Sorry.
with any of these women or anything. They were
bad drinking
friends,
beer there.
girlfriends, or whatever. But we were walking out, man, and her name was Erin. I'm not gonna say her last name,
That's fine.
but
You can say first names.
she was the
I don't
one.
know her name.
We were walking out. So you know how Grissom, you walk out of Mamaw's house and you go down the steps and then you turn left and it takes you to Britton Street where CVS is.
Yeah,
And
if
then
you like
pass
walk
you pass the playground and shit.
rallies, it's
I
right
know
next
Okay,
what
to
so
it.
you
about,
go
'cause
past
I
the
live
playground, you
there.
get to the end of the sidewalk, you turn, you go towards the tracks, right?
Yeah, of course.
And there's a tree line behind Grissom and between Grissom and the tracks.
Are you going left on the tracks towards
Left.
Noblesville?
left? Yes,
towards Noblesville. Gotcha.
But we're not on the tracks yet.
You're close.
We're getting there, and then cops pull up, sirens, fucking lights.
How'd they
and
pull up
everything.
there? Like,
Oh,
did
how
they-
many of you guys are out past curfew tonight? I was like, not me. And
Did
then
they
everyone
walk?
ran.
Did they walk up to you?
Well,
How'd they pull up if you're in the tracks?
Aaron, this girl. I'm not
Okay.
gonna
That's a
name her
They're
last name.
driving on
Hold
the
on.
tracks.
She was the first one to dip out, and she was like in that tree line. She like tucked down in there.
Yeah.
And I was the only one with illegal shit on me. And all the other kids were sitting there talking to the cops, being good little boys, all drunk.
You're
and
18.
shit.
You can just walk away.
Yeah,
Like, see you
well,
guys. Okay.
No,
wait, sir.
No,
we want
they were
to
trying to question
you.
me because, yeah, and they can search me. They had the right to because I was with underage drunk kids.
You could be like, I
And,
don't fucking know any of these little fuckers.
so-
They followed me.
I didn't know Aaron went and laid down in the shrubbery or whatever.
Right.
Did they see him?
No,
She was
Aaron is a her.
Did they
Fat
see
ass,
her?
beautiful. By
Right.
the way, now.
Sometimes
But,
Cody Aaron can be ERIN.
I
Can
know.
be a female.
Thank you.
Just
But,
letting you know, bud.
A little fucking discretion.
So
would've been
Aaron
Yeah, back up,
was
Bullshit.
laying down in this
Yeah, kill
tree
yourself.
line, and the cops are shining their flashlights at me like, "Hey, you need to come over here and talk to us." And I just fucking started running. I ran through the tree
So
line.
wait. Did you hide in the shrubbery with?
No, I
Okay.
seen her dip for the shrubbery, and I thought
Okay.
she went and ran. I didn't know
Right.
she was fucking laying in it.
Okay.
So I ran. I trampled over her.
Okay.
Stomped on her, bro. The
hold
next
on.
day she had black eyes,
Okay.
bruises and shit.
That's fun. That's
But this isn't.
He
The story's
trampled
not
a little
over yet.
fucking
The
girl.
story's
Hold
not
on,
over.
though.
That's the beginning of.
Okay, so all the kids get stopped, including you.
Yeah.
Aaron hides in a bush. You just start walking away because you're 18.
Started, like, crawling, and I didn't start walking away.
But they're like,
I
"We
was
wanna talk
plan-
to
I was
you."
planning my escape basically
We want to talk
because I
to
knew
you.
I had everything wrong, and this is the first time. And
Right.
Well, I'm
didn't
fucked.
know
I
it
might
would
as
be
well
the.
just
I
plan
didn't know
now.
it wouldn't be the last time I ran
Right.
from the cops.
No,
I've done
'cause
it
it's
before,
not.
too. But
So you
gotten away every fucking time.
So you
by the
weren't
way.
walking away. You were with your group of other underage friends.
Yeah.
And they said, we want to talk to you,
I was
too,"
freshly
right?
underage, like 3 months.
Start there. What made you
They
want
were
to
like,
run?
hey, stop.
Stop. So
I
you
was
were
just
walking away.
I was trying to walk away as they were
Exactly.
saying that. Aaron was laying in the fucking shrubbery.
Exactly.
Didn't know.
Gotcha.
Okay, so there you go. Yeah, I started
You
walking
were
away.
walking
Fine.
away.
I had no...
And then you cut right.
I had no plans of stopping and talking to these cops. I
No,
was
of
like,
course
fuck
not.
these
Yeah,
guys.
but fucking vodka
hold that
on you.
thought.
And then
So let me just try to paint this picture in my head. You
Oh,
got
this
a
is gonna
book
be
bag
tough.
on, you're
Shirtless.
shirtless,
Shorts
a-
on.
an 18-year-old kid, and you're casually
Super fucking cut up, by the way.
Let me tell you, I was ripped.
No, literally. Well, yeah, but
You're
like literally,
casually
I was cut up.
walking
I
away
know
from
you
the
were.
cops on
No.
the railroad, and they're saying,
Like,
"Stop!" And you're just like,
Cut up. Slice.
Yeah, but no, that's when, like he said, he decided to run. That's why I stopped the story.
because that doesn't look
'Cause you
suspicious
told
at
me-
all.
Yeah, I
Right.
had no intention on talking to the police. I had
Right.
full intention on fucking running.
Exactly.
So,
But you're not gonna
when I
tell
say
them.
Cut up, I meant it because I was
Hey,
cut
guys.
up for these fucking thorns that I ran through this bush shirtless with, man.
I'm
So
gonna
you're also
run, by the
bleeding
way.
all over the
bleeding
place.
everywhere. I fucking I trampled over Erin, stomped on her because I seen her the next day. She had like a fucking fractured arm and
Did you
like
give her
fucking
a
broken
hug?
eyes and shit. No,
tell her you were
I let her
sorry?
suck me off. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
No,
Wait,
I'm
is that
just
that
kidding.
true?
No, that's not.
You
that's
told her.
not
You told her
true.
you
That
were
was a
sorry.
joke.
You told her you were sorry.
Yeah, of course I did.
Still have
dude.
that gallon
I
of
I
vodka?
didn't know she was fucking laying in the bushes. But anyway,
She's like, it's okay. I'm
let me
used to
talk
a
about
beating
how,
every
'cause,
now
like,
and again.
This is like, I was like, I ran track at the time. I was fucking great
Okay.
shape. Like I was fast.
Exactly. So let's get back on
trampled
track
over
here.
her.
Okay,
And
so
the
you're
cops
just
are
fucking
the-
straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The cops are shining the lights. Me, stop, and I'm fucking.
They
just
can see you
full fucking
still?
sprint, dude. Yeah, for a little bit.
Do you
I
keep
ra-
your pack on?
That's a fucking great story.
You
I
ditched
took
it.
the bag. I'm running when I know I'm away because I was fucking booking it, sprinting full speed,
Maximum
dude,
overdrive.
fast as fuck. And I took the bag. I slipped it
Yeah.
off. Did one of those numbers, threw it in a tree. Ran. You know where the smoke spot was?
Oh yeah.
You threw the evidence.
glass
in a
factory.
tree.
Yeah, they didn't. They're fucking stupid. They never
Yeah,
found it. I
Cicero
went back and got it
police,
the next morning.
They would
Cicero
never.
Cops, so they're probably too fucking fat and
they,
lazy.
were, they were fat. They were fat as fuck.
Yeah, of
stop!
course.
Hey, stop! Who wants to go get him?
I'm gonna stop and eat this
And,
donut if you don't.
I got to the smoke spot and dipped in there.
Yeah.
And sat there for a second.
Glass factory.
I ran around the pond. That part, because how Dylan, you know how in the ditches there was like a little marsh that connects to the pond.
the
There was
marsh.
water in it.
The
yeah.
marsh.
So I didn't give a fuck. I ran through that shit.
Yeah, fuck.
I ran up to Evan Yeary's apartment. Him and Shane were in there. And
If you look back, you see
I
the
knock
cops
on the
do,
door
like
and
rock paper
they
scissors
open up
on
the
who to
door.
catch him.
Shane opens up the door and he's like, "Hey man, what's wrong?" I'm sitting there breathing. I'm like, all cut up, bloody, wet, fucking smell like fish.
Did you say they were gonna do rock paper scissors on who gets him? Oh my
Because
god.
they're so
And,
fat. He said they were fat and lazy. They're like, who wants to go?
They were,
get
I
him?"
heard someone say, "Who wants to go get him?" Like,
Yeah,
they weren't
yeah.
gonna be able to get me anyway.
No, fuck no.
But yeah, fucking. I walked up and I walked in and Shane opened the door and I walked in and I'm like, and they shut the door and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "You okay, man?" And then Evan's like, "Hey, yo, you look like you've been running from the cops. Get the fuck out of my house."
yeah.
I was like, "All right, I'm sorry, I did." So the cops were in Grissom, searching around with spotlights and everything. I was under cars, rolling in between cars. I was fucking great.
should've just went
getting
back
away
to
from the
grandma's
cops.
house.
I did.
like the
I
first time.
rolled there. No, I couldn't. It was right there.
Well,
It was
you-
way too close to the cops.
Right, but if you would have
was right there at
backtracked,
the entrance.
do you think maybe because you said you ran,
went around.
you ran the tree line to the end of Grissom and got to
chilled out by
Shane
the pond for a
and
second. I saw the cops.
Wait,
Went
if
to
you
Evan
would've-
Urie's. It was like, oh wow.
So, but like twice. Good job. Proud of you.
On
It was
this
funny
episode?
because no.
funny that Evan Urie immediately looked at me and was like,
In
looks like
general,
you've been running
Cody.
from the cops. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, right.
That's
Exactly.
what
Get
was
the
funny.
fuck out of here.
Funny, 'cause that's all Evan did.
Yeah,
don't know.
that's-
I don't
he,
know.
He knew what I was doing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was cut up by.
He knows
bushes
you're.
and
He says
fucking-
this is a sack of shit
You should
here.
be like, no, dude, this is my usual Tuesday. What
No,
are you talking
Evan,
about?
dude,
Just
Evan's always been a
bloody
really cool
gash.
guy. He's
I don't know
always
if I
been
know
there
if
for
I know
me.
Evan. Do I know?
Jesus.
Oh my God,
Christ.
it's the scared me.
chupacabra.
But yeah, anyway, I got away from the cops. That's the first story. We can save another one for
Yeah, let's
the
save
second
it.
half.
We
because
can
I
save
do
the
have another
Netherlands.
running from the cops story. Elwood Police.
I never ran from the cops because the cops never fucked with me, really, except for one time. Couldn't run.
Elwood
have-
Police are cocks.
Yeah, I
Plenty
know.
of cock stories, but also plenty of cop stories.
No,
too.
cock and cop.
Some of them intertwined.
Do you want to
For some reason-
subject, or you want to stay on cop
No,
stories?
because for some reason, because Cody intervened for a second, and like I told him to shh, but I heard it, and it was fucking funny.
yeah, I know. It was
Because
funny.
he chimed in about the police by the time you were in Evan and Shane's
Evan's
house.
house, but Shane lived in like
Right,
another part.
but he was like, "Ooh, did they do rock paper scissors about who's gonna get you?" I thought you meant like which one of them's gonna fuck him. That's what I thought, because the way you said it, and at the time in the
Who
story,
gets that little boy
Shane
hole?
and Evan are like, "Come on, man, let's see who's gonna stick it."
oh,
Chris,
Evan.
can you give me?
I'm not doing that.
Hey, when we tell you these cops are lazy, like
Oh yeah, dude.
sitting at the speed limit.
Oh, I got a good cop
they
story.
could have gave me their best cop.
I
they
guess
still
it's
wouldn't
not.
have fucking
I got a
caught
good
me, dude.
Elwood cop, or not Elwood, Cicero
First
cop.
off,
peak
hold on, I want
fucking
to say
shape.
something. Happy St. Patty's Day. To
Happy
everybody.
fuck you.
Happy Saint.
Yeah,
Fuck's
happy
Day.
fuck
Saint
you
Fuck's
and
Day.
you. You're okay.
Oh, that's gonna.
You know
sound
what? We
bad.
need to get him a
It's
mic.
okay. You'll be fine.
That's another thing we forgot. We need to get this asshole a mic. Because sometimes I'd like to hear you. I don't want to hear you right now, but sometimes I'd like to hear you.
This is a podcast on a budget.
Guarantee you were
Here,
close.
I
here,
guarantee
guys,
you
here,
probably didn't hear
here,
that, but I
here.
loved it though.
Dylan,
Hey, go ahead and give us a little something, something right there.
talk loud.
Talk loud. I want to hear that.
You don't have to talk that loud if you're this close. You can say fuck, shit, ball sack, cock, hickeys.
Say fuck shit ballsack.
I'm
All
hard.
right, so you
So
said-
I have a good
You were
one.
gonna say something.
It's just weird because it involves Grissom. Happy St. Patty Day. So anyway,
none of you fucks are wearing green.
there
there's
was
green on his fucking shirt.
there was
dude.
just one time. It was when I was on
Oh,
probation.
and your little Dickens here.
It was when I was on probation. So yeah, we had the lights. We have the lights.
That's
When
not
I was on
you.
probation, I hated cops even more because they scared me more because they had a reason to fuck with me.
I hate him because they're scary.
Right. So I remember I'd gone to Grissom for the first time in a while. Chris wasn't there. He was with his girlfriend at the time. But me, Scott, Stubby was there. And Taylor. Duh, we're not
Sexy.
doing last names, but Taylor.
Sexy.
Taylor and her friend. We're not doing last names. She has a different last name anyway.
I
So
wasn't gonna say her last name. I was just gonna tell you about how
and you
fat
know
her ass
they're
is.
all like 16, 15. I think even I can't
That
call him
sounds
that on
really,
the air,
hold
can
on.
I?
Can we
Who?
just hold on? Stop.
Zach.
Oh, Black Zach.
Blackie.
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 Yeah, you can call
He's
him
okay
that.
with it.
Zach-
He's okay with it. Blackie.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's okay with calling us.
So
Zach-
anyway-
Wait, hold
R
on.
N word,
Hold on. I
yeah.
got two things
How
to
are you
say
getting
about that.
lost with this story? It's
Shut
very
up.
easy.
First off,
All I did was tell who was in the
He
story.
said-
Oh my god, I'm confused.
he said sexy, and you said yeah. She was like 15 or 16.
No, I never
Well,
said
yeah, but
that.
Joe wasn't even of age. He was still
No,
underage.
I was
too.
17 when I was on
Okay.
probation.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Second thing is
I was 17 on probation, and then I turned 18 and went to jail.
all right. So Black Zach.
Blackie.
Blackie.
He's okay with that. Okay.
What was
Yeah,
his
he
last
is.
name?
Sinclair.
Sinclair? Zach Sinclair.
Okay, we can edit that out. It's fine.
He wouldn't.
Why
care.
the fuck would you even ask?
No,
He
because
wouldn't
I didn't
ca-
know if
yeah,
I knew
dude.
him.
He
Oh
wouldn't
no, you
fucking
don't. He's
care.
our age. He's a
He
little
wouldn't
guy.
care anyway.
But
I
like,
knew a Black Zach of your guys' age.
didn't call him Blackie.
Called him Black Zach.
I called him.
He called him Black Zach.
I called him
Well, yeah, I know you did. I
you wanna
didn't
know
know
why
him
I
that
called
well
him?
because you guys were close.
because very cool. He's my best friend. I missed the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm.
He hit up Stubbs the other day. By the way, he lives in Elwood now. But he called us more than we called him. So I felt
Well,
like
yeah.
that was fair, and he didn't give a fuck anyway. He's
His
dark as
brother,
fuck.
his brother was always a weirdo. He has
Tyler. He's Mexican.
He has
She just fucked all the races.
yeah,
She had a gay kid,
she has a Mexican
black.
kid, a black kid. There's probably a,
A
Swedish
queer-
kid in there somewhere.
Swedish kid.
But
So the
his
whitest
brother,
of the white.
Tyler.
he had
He used to hang out with Corey.
what's it called when you get cut and you don't stop bleeding?
No, Zach had
You're
it too.
bleeding out?
Hemophilia.
he had hemophilia.
Yeah, I used to cut.
I'd
Zach all the
always
time on purpose.
yeah, and his name was.
Tyler Sinclair.
He would always come over and hang with our
Corey,
cousin
play
Corey, and I'd always fuck him like I'm gonna cut you. I would, dude. I'd fuck with him
Dude, Zach
hardcore.
was
Oh,
like,
so he had it.
he had
I
it.
feel like
He'd
so-
be like, "No, seriously, don't, dude. I'll
his-
freak out on you.
his
Stop."
blood wouldn't clot.
Yeah, he was a weirdo. I always pretended to cut him.
He's a weird.
So no,
I'm gonna
that
cut
would
you.
suck
I liked
ass.
him. He was cool. He was okay.
That means you
Alright.
can't
Blackie
do,
was
like,
cooler.
anything.
But anyway, I'm
Blackie
not
was the
sure if
coolest.
Blackie was there during this story, but I know it was me, Stubby,
That's him,
Scott, Taylor, and Taylor's friend. And me and
Casey
Scott,
had a ball?
me and Scott were maybe I don't know. Me and Scott were of age, but fucking Stubby and Taylor and her friend, they're like, "We want to smoke cigarettes. You're of age. Buy us some." And I'm like,
I thought you said
"No,
you were only 17.
no, I was of age. You could buy cigarettes.
Yeah, but you said you were 17 or
I was
Is
of
that
age.
because Taylor had a fat ass and you liked it?
I was of age to get cigarettes."
I dated her. Should have fucked
Scott was either on the cusp or he was. Doesn't matter. Taylor was 15, 16 years old. They're high as fuck the whole time. She's of age, clearly.
Super hot.
She's of age in her mind, right? But
Now.
anyway, so we're all there. I was fishing the little pond
No, she was hot as fuck.
I was
guess she's
fishing
my
the
age,
little
so that's okay if I
pond
say that.
right outside Mamaw's. Like, if you're going down the stairs out of her apartment and you open the main door, you go left, little pond right
Tiny
there.
pond, huge bluegill.
I was
yeah.
fishing it. And everybody's like, "Buy a cigarette." And somehow they got them. I did not buy them the cigarettes.
Mitch.
And probably. And then woo, here they come. And I'm just like, "You guys are fucking idiots, dude." I remember they came up and they were like, me. I'm like, dude, I'm just sitting here fishing. I was like,
looked young as fuck.
I mean, I was 18. I don't give a fuck. But like, I told him, I was like, they're hanging out with me, but like, whatever they're doing is their own thing. And,
They're not with me.
no, I even said they're
didn't
with
do
me.
it, though.
I literally just said that, Cody. I said we're together. They're with me, but like, whatever they're doing is their own
Right,
thing.
right.
But I didn't narc on him. I didn't say, "Officer, they already asked me to buy them," and I told him no.
Officer, they're on
No,
cigarettes.
I would never do that. The only thing I said was, "We are together. We're hanging out. I'm fishing. Whatever they're doing it somewhere else. They're getting it. I don't know." And then Mike walks up because he knows the police officer and sweet talks him. "Oh, hey, remember when you came and got John 6 times?"
Or Roger.
Yeah, right.
Remember
Oh,
Roger
hey.
was
Officer
hiding
was
in that
shaking his
bush?
hand.
Right. I don't know. It was
Sarah
a
Magnum,
joke. It's
he's
just a
shitting
fucking
it?
joke. Maybe he's jerking him. I just like, and then they left. They left. They were allowed them to smoke because some old lady called the cops and was like, "There's underage kids smoking here near the pond."
Yeah, it was definitely Kev and
Right.
Taylor. They always had fucking Marlboro Reds.
Right.
Fucking
I
idiots.
told them they were idiots for doing that. And guess what? I caught a couple bluegill that day. They threw the fucking cigarettes in a bush. And they sat on top of the bush because they're fucking dumbasses. It's a bush.
I wish I would have been there.
It's going to
some
land on
reason,
top of the bush.
Kids that age, up until like 25, think if you throw something in the bush, it just vanishes into some sick abyss.
Right.
As if it's not just still right there.
Right. It's like the dude on Cops that throws the weed underneath the house
Yeah.
that he's hiding in. "Oh, I was there when I got there, man."
He was like, I think I might have seen some weed down in
You
there.
know what? Yeah.
How much?
I think my
it is? He's
neighbor
like,
broke in my house and threw his weed
said-
down
he
there.
said-
because he knows the exact amount. He's like,
Yeah.
it's like $5 grand.
Yeah, it's funny because they're like,
He's like, I don't know who put it there.
Yeah.
It's like $5 grand.
They're
I seen
like-
it under there.
he
It's like
said-
fucking stupid
yeah.
to pull
Maybe
that up,
5.5.
dude. You should
yeah,
pull that
oh
up.
yeah,
It's
no,
fucking
seriously,
funny.
because he said whatever's down there, it ain't mine.
It ain't
Go on
mine.
YouTube, Cody. We'll find it.
It's so funny.
We're gonna have to be kind of harsh when we type this in because you're just gonna have to type in black guy weed cops. It'll come up.
No, for real, you will have.
It
to.
will come up.
Or you could type in. I mean, if you want to be technical, but I'd be like, guy throws. weed
No,
under
no,
trailer.
just keep it simple.
Black guy.
Black
weed,
guy.
cops.
Black cops,
Black
weed.
cops, weed.
What are you doing? Black guy. Come on, Cody. Weed. Oh, what are you doing?
Black guy cops weed.
Yep, there he is. There he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
told
so funny.
you.
I
Watch
love it.
this. Watch this
Oh
whole
my
fucking thing.
goodness.
Volume blasting now. Now.
It's so off.
The audio is really off.
So off.
Yeah, it's when he confesses. He's like, "You know what? I seen something down there.
Bag of weed.
A bag of weed. Yeah,
$5 grand.
About $5 grand.
Oh, wait. Shh, shh, shh.
This gonna be the breakdown moment in my life of snitching. It was something under the, but it ain't mine. What's on there? It looked like it was a bag of weed. Like a bag of weed? Yeah, like
I like how the door shuts while they're still talking.
1, 2 ounces. Nah, it wasn't no ounces. It's just like pounds. Nah, it ain't even a pound. It's probably 4 grams.
That's about 4
Grams of weed right there. That's $4 grand.
He's dumb.
3 seconds I was down there.
He said maybe about
I
4
seen
grams.
something.
That's all all we needed from it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's fucking funny.
Whatever's
They
down
probably got
there,
4 grand.
it ain't mine. I'm telling you right now.
You just take my word for it. Let me go.
Let take my word for it. Let me go. I wish it was that easy, man. It's not. They treat you like shit.
That's fucking funny though.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's like,
Jesus
what, like
Christ.
pounds, ounces?
He said, "Nah, man, it's not even no
It's about
pounds.
4 grand.
It's about 4 grand."
And he pulled that bag when me and Gracie watched that together. When it
Exactly.
actually aired, and when I seen it, I was like, that is about 4 grams.
Easily.
That motherfucker got $40.
He was
and
down there
went and
3
bought
seconds.
4 grams
and
of
man,
fucking blunts.
we need to get him a job.
He's like,
He's down there. He could spot that shit like that.
went to the gas station.
He said he'd been working
I
all
wanted to buy a
week.
blunt. I was working all week, you know.
Can you
Just
blame
when
him?
y'all
though?
said bond, you looked at me all crazy.
I
We
wouldn't
looked
be
at you
walking
crazy
down the
because you're on
street with
bond
4
for armed
grams of weed
robbery.
in my pocket.
Right,
First off.
exactly.
That's dumb. I mean, I know you got to go get it.
Hey, but he was working all week. He deserved that.
He wanted that blunt.
He could have just smoked the blunt in the house that he got it at and walked home safely, high as
Yeah,
fuck.
but he was out on
But
bond.
that's the thing. You're thinking. He won.
I didn't bring any weed today. You're right.
I know. I forgot to smoke weed today, and
I
think it
didn't.
affected my fucking mood.
Dylan's touching my fat, and I kind of like it.
Was he squeezing it?
No, he's just caressing it very politely. Dylan, thank you.
So I wanted to talk to you about something.
Touch
And
ass.
We touched base on this.
Yeah, we touched base on that shit.
we
that's
touched
for
our
sure.
bases together. But
Base of our
we
tips of our
need to
penises.
get like an intro for the pod.
Oh, so we're cutting this because we can't talk about that.
Better
on live
help.
pod.
No.
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
I mean, Cody, you got to realize we could find a cool little jingle, even if somebody already wrote it. Even if somebody already wrote it, you can write copyright for
Yeah.
this people. We are not making anything.
It's
This is
time
for
another
them.
fucking episode.
Yeah.
Fucking day, they got another fucking episode.
He's high, the beard is fine. Cut me up a piece of that chicken burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We could make our own song.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Irrelevant
Hey, asshole!
room.
We can do something
Irrelevant
like that.
room.
We can also like
I'm listening. Fuck
The
you.
irrelevant room.
He's an idiot.
Starting.
Idiot.
we could also like I don't know, hop on the kit and your guitar.
Oh,
We
so
can
you
even
just
make
want a drum solo for the intro?
No,
I see.
Well, I mean,
If you want to.
No, we need synthesizers.
we could do that too. All I'm saying is we need something.
The
It
irrelevant
doesn't
room.
gotta be that fucking nuts.
No,
bro.
of course
It's
not. We're just
fucking something
joking.
So simple.
Why would
Cody's
it
like,
be?
we gotta write a whole fucking song.
No.
3 minutes.
Listen.
3-minute, 30-second long
Listen.
song. No,
This is-
I gotta piss.
This already is all on a budget. So
right.
steal somebody else's work like we've already done. Yes.
So
I want to see if the lizard still spits straight. Okay, this
Anyway,
is starting point.
we
Then.
do need an intro, whether it's us actually making it or
Okay.
us
Which is
hijacking
why-
another song. What?
I made you that picture. That's why I said, hey, put this in the beginning, and it says irrelevant room. It's like the thumbnail, but on the bottom it's gonna say episode 1, episode
Yeah,
2.
I got that, but we need something.
That's a
like,
good starting point because we're still at the starting point.
agree.
Right.
That would be fine, but we need
Right.
like some kind of like jingle.
Right. It's
What's
scared.
your top 5 dogs right now?
Like past and
No, just
alive.
present, alive. Like,
Oh man, I don't have a top 5. I don't even know 5 dogs that I like.
I got Stella, Caesar, Odie, Pixie. Oh, I fucking love Pixie.
Okay,
And
I would go Luna,
That's it.
Otis, Stella.
Stella's
Fucking,
better than all
Shelby's
those other
aunt
dogs.
Katina's dog. I forget what kind. It's
Are
like
we
it's like a
ranking
golden.
dogs?
It's like a golden doodle. Love that dog. And then Caesar 5th. Yeah, but he said only dogs that are still alive. That doesn't count. I could do my top 5 for dead dogs is already done in my head.
You put my Caesar 5?
Yeah.
What
He put Stella at second when Stella's better
No, I
than
didn't.
Odie
No, I
and
didn't.
fucking Luna.
I put Stella at 3rd actually.
Whoa, you smoke.
Yeah, third.
Yeah, 3rd.
At
She's
5.
very deserving. I don't see her that often. It's dogs that I see and have connections with. No, she is.
When it comes to like straight loving and affection,
But she's not
it's
in my.
Stelly,
She's not in my
for sure.
clique of dogs.
Yeah,
No,
King.
dogs that
Don't
are
even know him.
alive.
Brutus.
Luna, number
Brutus,
1.
dead dog.
You're putting Luna at number 1?
Oh yeah.
Unless Brutus
dogs,
is
they have to still
17
be
years old
alive.
right now.
she's such a good girl.
Yeah,
Best
she
dog ever.
is.
Maybe
Dogs that are
yeah.
dogs that are dead. Jackson, number 1
Miss Jackson.
of all fucking time. Jackson.
Jackson was a good dog.
What about Brutus, bub? Is he in there? Is he in your
Top 5 of dead dogs? Oh yeah, 100%. Why would I not?
Best dog ever, right?
Yeah. Okay. Top 5 dead dogs. Jackson,
This is a great topic.
Jack, the little Jack Russell.
Yeah.
Loved him.
Your
He was
grandpa's?
great. Mhm.
Yeah, that dog was fucking sick. He used to say, "I love you." I love you.
He would. He would.
He did.
Yeah.
He fucking did, dude.
He got so fat at one point because we could get him to stand up on his hind legs.
That was a good fucking dog.
And every
I
time he
love that
would,
dog.
dude, his body would mold, and it looked just like a can
kind
of
of dog
soup.
was
Looked
it?
like a can of soup.
Jack
A
Russell
little Jack
Terrier.
Russell, but he was fat, and he would hop up on his hind legs.
Yeah, you pick up a fucking.
He
tree,
looked like
you
a
got,
little
grape
fucking.
fruit.
He looked like a soup can. His body just got all cylindrical.
like
when he-
Emma,
Yeah, like
Another dead dog
I just
in
make
top
fucking
five.
beans. Of course, Emma.
Maya.
Not for me.
For me,
Right,
Maya,
but that's what I was thinking. Like Jackson.
Brutus,
No, Jack.
Jack,
Emma.
Brutus
would be fifth because I know that there'd be a fourthy in there. So Otis. Oh, he's not dead yet. He could be. I don't know.
I think you're forgetting one.
Dead dogs that I love. Dead dogs.
Your dog that died.
Annie.
Small amount of peas.
Yeah, but
Small
maybe
amount of
you didn't-
peas.
Is it
maybe you
what?
didn't like your dog.
Annie. Annie.
Oh, Annie, 100%. I know.
Yeah, but maybe you didn't like her
Fucking
that
cunt.
much.
Dude, that bitch loved me
just
so much she
kidding.
pissed on the floor when I
Black,
entered her
black.
presence.
Hairiest ass on anybody.
Like
Just like fucking
the whole-
Stella too. Actually,
No,
low key, I
my
make that
dog
bitch
Annie.
piss too.
Australian Shepherd. Hairiest ass ever.
She
I
got
remember
good
that
ass.
dog.
Skirt.
That's the dog when I helped you guys move out of Sean's attic or whatever.
His attic.
Was that what it was?
Dylan lost
Why
one of
the
his shoe
fuck are you
privileges.
putting a shoe
See,
on
look,
my goddamn
Caesar. Caesar.
You're your ferret.
Your
Yeah.
ferret ate your fucking shoes.
So this asshole over here.
It was under my bed.
This asshole over here has a ferret, and he was
Two
sending us
ferrets.
videos.
I love
what
how
was
it's
it yesterday?
dragging my fishing or that
About
fishing
your little
pole.
ferret
Yeah.
like chewing on your toes, and you're like, and like flinging it with your toe, and he comes back and chewing on your shit.
Oh,
Works like
oh.
that.
Noticed he has a scar on his forehead.
Oh, I know.
So
Oh, yeah.
Why, no, hold, so, why don't you tell everybody what happened to your forehead?
exactly that's what I'm saying.
Well,
so
if I knew, I'd tell you guys.
I blacked
it
out
is.
halfway
It is
through.
only.
I guarantee it was because I was when I get in the zone, man, I start fucking
Hold on.
vacuuming.
Look directly into that
when I
camera,
get in the
just so they
zone,
can see.
man, I start vacuuming.
For reference, you
Don't
detail
say
cars.
where you work at, by the way.
No, for reference, you detail cars.
I
for a
detail
living.
cars
For a
for a
living.
living at.
Don't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't say it. I just did gibberish,
I know,
but like
I work
still.
at.
But anyway,
I said it.
I think I was getting in my zone when because I'll be grabbing my fucking vacuum and I'll be cause like
Yeah, I
putting it
know.
on your cock. Because
Well, sometimes.
the way my
Yeah.
vacuum is, it doesn't reach all the way around.
doesn't
so, like,
reach my
I have
cock.
a really
You
long.
have that
I have that
extended
long
hose.
fucking hose. That's why. But my cord's all fucking tangled up, and I'm so lazy I don't fucking fix it. So I just leave it like that, and I push it. And when I get it to the front of the car, I know it'll reach the whole car, unless it's a Suburban. But I would think I was just getting in my zone because when I vacuum up the holes or not holes,
Wait.
but I had
What
an itch.
was
I had a nose itch, but. I'd be vacuuming and I get in this fucking zone. I think I was turning around real quick and like with the Buick Envision, the new ones, the fucking trunk,
It's fucking sharp.
the duck lid, the deck lid or whatever. The trunk
Oh,
is like
deck lid.
perfect height for my fucking
Oh,
head. I think I went
Dude.
and I sat there all delirious for a second.
Oh yeah.
Bleeding all
And when
over
I
the
fucking,
floor.
When I came to, I was standing up, so I was like, "Well, I didn't hit the floor."
I
you know what
remember
mean?
I was working in my area, and all of a sudden my door kicks open, and he walks in with a fuking bloody gash, and he's just like, he walks in. No, he doesn't say a thing because he sees we're all busy. He walks in and goes,
and then I left.
and then he fucking just left. I was like,
What?
Oh,
Joe
shit.
was on the phone.
I
Joe
was on the
with the
phone.
customer. He's like,
I was
"Yeah,
on the
yeah, we can
phone.
get that deck lid for you for about 40."
yeah.
It was like that. I was like, "Yeah."
I remember.
Oh, it was good shit. I felt like I felt horrible the rest of the day. My head hurt so bad.
It's still there. It's prominent.
hey,
dude.
give
No,
Give me another beer.
Hey, just think, Cody, you both have head scars. Let's talk about yours.
I can get mine.
Do you want to know
fixed, though.
something weird? Is I brought yours up before. We
I think
even
his is
started
just a
talking about us
gigantic
staring.
like pockmark that he can't get rid
So-
of.
No,
I think you just have
this
fucking
thing. This thing.
This is cancer.
It's a no. It's a spiritual awakening.
Cancer.
You know, like in the
It's
the-
a spiritual
the Indians?
awakening.
Yeah,
What?
you know, like the Indians, they get it like a third eye type thing. That's what mine is.
What's the name of it?
I've been awakened.
It's weird.
Is
thing
it?
about is, like,
Is it? Name it.
It
Name
doesn't
your-
look like an abrasion. It doesn't look like a zit.
No.
It doesn't look
Can-
like.
can I
anything.
squeeze
It?
it?
Just looks like a fucking.
Oh yeah.
Name it.
Birthmark. Come.
Name it Vesuvius.
Why?
I don't know. Why not? It's a cool name.
But it's not. It's not tall. It's
This
not
is
like
the
a
mark
unicorn
of an
thing.
Indian tribe.
flat.
It's
It's
called
Flat.
Vesuvius.
It's like in it.
What it
The
is.
part of your skin on top
is-
where it's at. Like,
telling you, it's cancer.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a zit or nothing.
It's cancer.
No, the doctors have said that it's a what do you fucking call it?
A cancerous cyst.
It's blood. Not a blood clot. It's like a ruptured blood vessel.
Bloodletting.
Rupture blood
Bloodletting.
vessels. You smash your fucking head on
What, I
something?
have a
You've been
leech on my head?
bloodletting, haven't you,
Here
out your
go,
fucking
little leech,
brain?
just suck it out dry.
Yeah, you've been bloodletting.
No.
It's probably because you're like you're Scottish, dude. Well,
Yeah, they
I
bloodlet.
don't give a fuck. You're Irish to me, but
Yeah, of course.
you get all, you
There's
get,
only one race of
you know, like
redheads.
Of course.
Santino, like
No.
Santino and Bill Burr, how they got their hot redheaded tempers. I think you just got mad one day and stressed. And
Listen, you
your little
son of a
vein just-
bitch. It's not because of that.
Are you
all right?
sure?
I think it is.
I got
Cancer,
two
cancer,
other
cancer.
Fuck
comedians
you!
out there that fucking disagree. they know.
I know a lot of Irish people.
No.
It's that last one. You were
Scottish.
like, I know you hate Irish people. I was like, yeah, I don't like them, but anyway,
Yeah.
that was funny.
No, it's a broken blood vessel. So I've been putting it off, but I need to go to like a dermatologist.
To
they
rip the
just gotta-
Irish out of you.
They just got to fix it.
You walk up in there,
they
just
gonna
rip it out of me. They'll be
How
like,
are they
sir,
gonna-
what do you
I'll
mean?
walk in there and be like, oh, God, get out.
Rip it out of me now. What? The Irish. Get it out of me.
I should, no.
I drink every day.
I should walk into a dermatology and just like act like it's way worse than it is. And
It's
just go in
cancer.
there and be like, it's affecting my brain. And they'd freak the fuck out.
They'd probably send you to a fucking psych
I
ward.
know.
If you do that, bro,
And
I'll
fucking
give you
shock your brain.
$100. I'll give you $100.
Yeah, but he'd be dumb by then.
He'd be
He'd
dumb.
just be dumb. They're gonna shock his brain.
They're not dermatologists do that.
He's gonna
A
walk
skin
in
doctor,
there. Did you
motherfucker?
just hear what he's gonna say when he walks in there?
Yeah.
Just,
They're
I'm
gonna
not
do it
gonna
again.
say anything, just
What do you? Psych ward.
They'd be, yeah,
Like,
they'd be like,
They're gonna fucking zap
in the
you,
wrong
dude.
building.
You're gonna be fucking one flew over the cuckoo's nest before you know it.
General. God.
Oh,
They
Weenie
refer
Hut
him to fucking
General.
Weenie Hut General.
You say I deserve to go to Weenie Hut General?
God damn.
He says, "Oh no, we meant this one. Super
Weenie Hut General.
No. That's Super Weenie Hut Junior.
Yeah. My bad. I'm
Weenie
sorry. I'm
Hut
not a
Juniors.
SpongeBob connoisseur.
Do you mean that I
you
belong
are.
at Weenie Hut
right.
You're
Juniors?
not a SpongeBob connoisseur. Every single thing I've said about SpongeBob, you've laughed about because you fucking get it. And
He's
it's
a
things that
connoisseur.
SpongeBob connoisseurs wouldn't
He
know.
is an
Like,
older SpongeBob connoisseur.
Yeah, so are we.
I only
don't
know
like new
everything
SpongeBob.
from
like
up
like
to the fourth
something
season.
he would get would be open sesame.
Yeah.
Well, I've done all I could do.
Yeah, see? There you go, motherfucker. Or
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
What is it
I
he
always
says?
hated it.
When he walks in, and he's walking into Sandy's tube, her house, her tank, domicile, and he's like, "It ain't that bad, buddy." All the interwinch can. He goes, "What kind of place is this?
There's no water in here.
You're doing it wrong.
No water in here.
No, stop it."
Water.
yeah, it's good shit. Old SpongeBob is the best.
My
I don't need
pants.
it. I definitely don't need it.
I don't need it. I gotta piss.
I like it when Sandy's sitting there saying, she's like, ice, cold, water. And then that one little bead.
It's true.
How about this? How about
I'm the Flying Dutchman.
little. I'm out.
No, it's out.
Little.
Don't worry, Captain. That's what I said to Cody the other day, and he fucking immediately got it.
That's an older episode.
I was out of breath as fuck.
Don't
man. I
worry,
just pushed
Cap.
that
We'll buff
fucking
out those
car
scratches.
from my bay all the way to the collision center, and Cody's hopping out every now and then, pushing, getting back in, steering, getting out, pushing, steering, and then oh my god, you're like, we were pulling up, you're like, keep going, and
good.
stop, and I was like, oh. Out of breath. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches. It was fucking funny. You were like, even in a shitty situation, we were able to lighten the fucking mood.
Right.
Yeah, it was I was having a terrible day that day. Intermission soon. Not intervention.
In-
Fuck.
we need an intervention. Look at all these beers. Okay.
Yeah, intervention. Chris, you're an alcoholic.
For people who don't know, they got here 11:30 in the morning,
As you can see, we have a problem.
and
Let's throw our problems out on the table. I drink
Joe,
a lot.
Sunday, it's our day off. There's
I was-
NASCAR. We're chilling. We're
Yeah, I
podding, who
drink
cares?
so much.
I was telling Chris, I want to show you this video. You might remember it. There's this old K Mart commercial.
Because I drink so much.
I
What,
don't.
ship my pants.
Cody.
Is that what you're talking
Yes.
about?
I get
I
it.
ship my pants every day.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Hold on. I want to
It's
show
funny.
you.
I
It's
drink
so
a
funny.
lot. Speaking of, I need one.
Have you seen the comedian K?
This is you guys.
Are
I'm
you-
on my
what did you just
second
say?
one of these.
What?
The ship my pants?
What?
Knickers? Knickers! Yeah! Why
Not
do you remember
knickers.
in fucking Medea? Why you
Yeah.
got your knickers in a
Hold
bunch?
on. I'll go to that one
You don't
next.
come into a house full
But
of...
I want you guys to see this
because
because
Now she done called us a
Okay.
bunch of proud boys.
this just brought me back like a motherfucker. Because I remember when this
Yeah?
type of shit.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. This is Montgomery, Alabama. Let me squeeze you, bub. All right, I feel
This
better.
guy's stupid. So let me squeeze you.
Shit my pants. Right here.
I shit my pants.
Right here?
Shit my pants, you kidding. You can shit your pants right here. You hear that? I can shit my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, shit your pants too. You can shit your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants.
Little kid.
I can't wait to shit my pants, Dad.
Very convenient.
I just ship my drawers.
I just shit my nightie. I just shipped my bed.
I just shit my bed.
Looking for it in store? We'll find it at Kmart.com. Right
Oh, let's just go out here on history and say Kmart was the best store back in the day. They had everything.
They had everything.
I shit my pants.
They
Hold on.
were
Go
way
on
ahead.
YouTube. Go on YouTube.
They were hold on.
No,
they were
now.
way ahead of their time
Yeah.
with the sarcastic commercial making.
Me and my grandparents.
Nobody was doing
There
that.
was
at the
one
time.
Kmart. It was in Lebanon.
Elwood had
Or
one.
Noblesville.
Elwood has one that's still there.
No,
Yeah,
it,
Noblesville.
it was gone. I'm talking
You know
like
that one at that
2005,
time, across from
6.
Suntown?
I was growing up back then,
used to have
Cody.
one a lot.
You weren't. We would go to Kmart.
You're already an old man.
I remember. I was super fucking
showing up.
stoked because
Trying to buy cheap
ex-Pacer Jalen Rose, he created a shoe line called Prestige.
shit. Decent player.
And they were kick-ass looking shoes. Sports shoes. I was a kid. I was like, I like sports. So
Only at Kmart.
only sold at Kmart. And my grandparents went once a month. Kmart. That's our big thing. Let's go to Kmart.
That's where me and my grandparents went. All
Right.
the time.
And I seen them, and they were like $60, and they were like, we're not fucking buying you those. I was like,
Right.
"Wah." So I got a Rey Mysterio DVD instead.
Nice. See, when we went to Kmart, like the Kmart,
It's
in
called
Noblesville
The
shut
Biggest
Down,
Little Man.
the Kmart in Noblesville shut down probably like 2004, maybe
619.
earlier. But we'd always go there and get like fucking N64
I wish
games,
I cared.
PlayStation games, and like just random shit like that. And, dude,
PS1?
Huh?
PS1?
PlayStation 1, yeah.
Wild 9.
What was it?
Wild 9.
Wild
I made
9.
you buy it, remember? Wild 9.
Wild 9.
You never played Wild 9?
Maybe I don't recall it. But anyway,
This guy.
I remember because in Kmart, like as soon as you come in and then to the left, they had that. Whoa.
Sorry, I thought of something really funny that I can't say.
I'll say it after this.
Okay.
As soon
Can't
as
say
you
it.
walk in,
Can't
they got that little cafe. You
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm talking
did.
about?
It's like IKEA now.
I
IKEA.
always used to go in there and get cherry Coke, and they had the
Okay.
cool graphic design on the
Oh,
cherry
yeah,
Coke.
it was all like cherry with square lettering and
No, it was
Coke.
all like graphic,
Yeah.
like gritty looking
Yeah,
design.
that's what I mean. I could find it right now. I know exactly what you're talking about.
it's
Leave
so
me
fucking
alone.
So fucking good.
Anyway.
Cody, go on
That's
YouTube.
sorry, you were
Go
just
on
talking about
YouTube.
this cherry Coke.
Hey.
That one right there. Yeah.
What are you
You
doing?
get on
Yes.
the Coke machine at the liquor
What was
store.
I doing? Let me see.
Remember
Yes.
60
Yes.
cents, bub? 60 cents. Liquor store.
I don't
in
know
Cicero.
why
Yes, that was kick ass.
a design
Welcome,
should
fuck
not
them.
affect the taste. It
It
should, but I
it
swear to
definitely
When I
fucking
lived-
God, it did.
When I lived in the trailer park,
was the best Coke
remember
in the
when we
world.
recorded me throwing up in the snack shack?
It was that.
It had
Oh,
that
that's
logo.
right, that's right,
But if you
it
clicked
did.
it, it was
We made
normal.
a big fucking deal about
Clearly, if you clicked it due to the times, it was normal cherry Coke.
Right.
But it had that
it. But
fucking
it had
logo.
that image on it.
Dude.
Oh, good time.
Dude,
Anyway.
hold on. Here's a funny one.
Okay, fuckface.
Our friend,
I'm just kidding.
Okay, good.
see, he's so DJ. He sent,
Yes,
he
DJ.
sent a picture once. Okay, and don't interrupt me because it's fucking funny. Okay, it was a vending machine.
Now I want
and
to.
it had Gatorade.
No. I know.
I know you are. It was Fierce Grape, and somebody put a sticker over the G and it said Fierce Rape.
We had that as our group chat
Yeah.
logo for like
Was
3
it at,
years.
was it at the snack shack?
No, DJ just found it and sent a picture of it to us. It said Fierce Rape. Somebody put a sticker over the G.
Anybody listening is probably like,
Who cares?
it's not
That's
that funny.
amusing.
But
It was
it's one of those
hilarious.
moments- It's one of those moments where you had to be there. It
Right.
was fucking hysterical.
I have 2 topics of discussion that would be cool. The first one is Cody, go on YouTube.
Well,
Are we gonna
look
take
at
an
that?
intermission?
Not yet.
It's been a fucking hour and 10 minutes.
Chill.
It's okay.
Are we gonna do that other Kmart commercial?
No, let's do this one
I
first.
kind of want to do that Kmart
Let's-
commercial thing
Let's
first.
do this one first because I
Why
brought
don't
it
we
up.
ask
I brought it up.
the person on the couch what we should do?
He's the lookup guy. He's
No,
couchy.
no.
He
he's
can't talk
couchy.
well until
Why would you just want to get the lookup guy a mic for no reason?
until
Cody.
he gets a
Lookup
mic.
guy.
His opinion only
think so?
matters about
I think I-
15%.
But this was your story. Now we have to transition to mine. I actually heard a fucked up story about some Mormons in Utah that happened like last week.
what was the
Jesus
thing you wanted to talk about?
You got to go on YouTube.
Dylan knows about
So
it.
that's the first one. What, in Provo? What happened?
Yeah, Dylan's the
That
one
was
telling me
horrible,
about it.
dude.
Dude, that's what Warren Jeffs was doing up in Huntington fucking Canyon.
The Mormon people that decide to
There's a
act like
fucking
that.
book about it. It's called
Don't be this kind of
Warren
Mormon.
Jeffs, Polygamy.
Yeah,
Like-
don't be this kind of Mormon.
I like how you.
Those aren't Mormons.
If
They
you
were
just
Mormons.
Those
type
are
on-
FLDS people.
It
They're
literally,
not Mormons. They're
it-
polygamists.
They attended the Mormon church. It literally said
Of course they fucking did.
The story started with a Mormon couple in Provo, Utah.
Yeah, but like 85%.
They
of the
had
state is
sex
Mormon
with
without-
their 15-year-old daughter because they wanted her to experience it before she was an adult, so somebody else wouldn't do it. Her
are
stepfather
Who are
was
these people?
molesting the fuck out of her.
How could you bring yourself to do
Because-
something
Who are these people?
Like that?
It was
The
a
Mormons.
Mormon couple in Utah. Like I
sorry.
said,
Let's bring up our Mormon expert. Is that
the
normal
Mormon
practice?
expert here.
What?
Listen,
No.
listen, Cody. Look,
I'm the fucking Mormon expert here, not you,
Exactly.
motherfucker.
There is a
that
lot-
normal
I've read the
practice?
Warren Jeffs book.
exactly.
I've seen all of it.
There
I
is
know.
a fine line. There is a lot of good Mormon people. Like I mentioned last time, he's out of practice.
Yeah.
but still,
There's good
he
people
has
in all religions. There's also mostly bad
It's not-
people
right.
in all religions.
Even though he's out of practice, he still has like the thoughts and he understands it. He's a good Mormon. I've met a lot of good Mormon. I've been to Utah. But you can't say you're a good Mormon if you're like, I'm fucking my 15-year-old daughter so I can
But
get her
it's
ready
okay,
for life.
because I do
No,
normal
you're
good
right.
things.
And they would fuck each other and make her watch. The mom and it was a stepfather too.
Oh.
It wasn't a father. It was a stepfather.
I thought he was fucking her.
He was fucking the 15-year-old daughter. He
Oh,
was.
he was, and who making who watch?
Okay, so
Or
he would do
fuck
two
his
different.
wife and make her watch,
Yes,
and then fuck her
with toys. We want to.
That's
We
so
want, this is
fucked.
this is how it's gonna be
That's
when
a
you
sin.
do it for the first time.
That's not a Mormon. You can't use toys.
You know,
can't do shit
little
like that. It's a
little
sin.
fucking little butthole ball.
well, no,
This is
that's
how
the
it's
thing.
gonna be, honey, in
That's
3
their
years.
Facade. They'll say
Okay,
that-
now let me do it to
you
you.
know what I mean?
It's these
Fucking horrible. I read that and I got
fucking
sick to my stomach.
weird
listening.
people that
outrageous.
get these sick fucking branches off of Mormons because back in the day, like 250 years ago, Mormons used to still practice polygamy.
Right.
And the good ones were like, this is not right. Like this is.
To be
this
fair,
is
you can bring
sinful.
that
This
you
is-
can bring that argument with
Which
any
is why I
religious
said-
person. Most of them
Yeah,
are. fucking
There's a
religious
lot of
people
good
are
Mormons
fucking
out
weird.
there.
They get brainwashed
Because
man,
I've met
and,
them.
you know,
the
and
people I was staying with, they weren't Mormon. They were super cool. You know, I
they
met
were desert rats.
exactly.
They weren't Mormon. They
No,
were
but I
super
met a
cool.
lot of Mormon people because like going to gas stations every day, sinning if
Yeah.
I was a
Is
Mormon.
it a sin to go to a gas station if you're Mormon?
It's not a sin, dude. Okay, so when
You
we
know
were
the
in Utah,
laws out there are
when we
changed
were in
just
Utah,
because of Mormons, man.
when we were in Utah, the highest ABV you could get was 3.5% beer.
3.2.
3.2.
Yeah,
That's
I
why they
remember
call it
hearing
the
about
3-2
that.
flu because you drink 33.
You have to drink an entire case.
I think that's an economic like.
No, it's different
thing.
now. It's 5.
Yeah,
What?
they changed it
It's
because
5.
the beer companies were like, we're not gonna fucking do this just for Utah.
Yeah.
Like fuck this.
Yeah, fuck
Right.
you guys.
Budweiser and Bud Light and shit. They're like, no, our beer is 5%.
5%.
But don't you think that's like an
Bud
an
Light's
economic
4.
thing for them?
4.6,
4.7, something like that. Yeah. You're right. You're
What
right.
state was
this
this?
is 5. Utah, of course.
Okay,
Mormons.
okay,
What
well,
the fuck are we
that's what I was-
talking about,
I
Cody?
keep- I keep
Goddamn.
confusing
Idaho.
Utah and Idaho. I don't know why.
We're talking
There's
about
Mormons there,
Montana.
too. A lot of Mormons there,
but
too.
Utah,
Mormons.
I bet that they make so much fucking money in their economy from the fucking Mormons
Just from the
buying
church,
beer.
man.
They're buying like 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
more than everybody else.
It wasn't just
because it's way
Mormons.
lower
Because when I was
alcohol
there, I'd
content.
buy a 30 case every fucking day.
Exactly.
I'm not a Mormon.
Dude, they're
and I
fucking,
did it.
Their
Like-
distilleries,
Let me tell you
their
guys.
breweries,
But
and
let me
all that
tell you
shit are
something.
probably
About-
booming
Let me
there.
tell you something,
The
brother.
you've been telling us shit.
Let me tell you
I wanna
something,
tell
brother.
This though, even though the entire week we were there, it was mostly Bud Light and Budweiser 3.2. Drink a whole case.
The Squatters,
One night I got a pack of Squatters IPA.
$30.
It was $30 for a 12 pack.
12-pack.
I looked at her. I looked at her. I had the money. I looked at her. I was like, I'm never doing this
You can
again.
only go to the liquor store to get anything above 3.2.
And it's like a little
Yeah.
shack. It's like a little shack,
It's
and
not
the
like
beer's
that now. In
warm.
the last 2 years, it changed. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but when we were there, alcohol was
Still.
strict.
Yeah.
Like we went to a dart tournament. I had to drink like 20 beers.
No, at the bar.
It was different at the bar?
It's 5%.
Oh,
the
dude.
Budweiser's cheap
Then I got
shit.
fucked
That's why
up.
we were getting
This
yeah.
is like
Then I got
five.
fucked up.
And
Holy
Rod was giving us
shit.
tequila shots, and we were killing it.
I
I won
was-
my first fucking dart.
I did
tournament.
too. I was sitting there thinking like these are only 3.2, and I was hitting on Gracie's sister. It didn't work out.
Yeah, I know. She's hot. Fuck
Yeah, I
her.
know. She
She's
should've
a
stuck with
stupid,
me. Look how
stuck-up
cool
bitch
I
anyway.
am.
Yeah, she's a dumb
She ended
fuck.
up fucking a guy who turned gay.
Yeah, at 40 years old.
How do you fuck?
Anyway,
she
so-
fucked a guy and he turned gay.
Did he turn
Can you
gay
save that for the
immediately
second half?
after?
We're gonna bring this back up before we go to intermission, but I want to tell you guys about the 3-2 flu and why it fucking
Go
we call
on.
it the 3-2 flu.
That sounds
because
Go
like
on.
a dance.
You would drink a 30-pack of beer, barely feel drunk. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'd feel a little drunk, but you drink a 30-pack of beer, barely feel drunk, and you piss your pants that night because you drank too much liquid.
Is
And
that
it happened
normal?
to everybody?
Or
yes.
is that just you?
Yes, dude. It's normal for alcoholics in Utah because you can't unless you go to the liquor store, which is only
I
open for,
didn't
like,
piss
5
my
hours.
pants once in Utah.
Yeah, but
So
you
if
didn't
I
drink
went
33
there-
twos.
If I
at
went there and I
least.
did it, would I
Not in a
piss my
night.
pants?
I'm
Dude,
talking like fucking.
Chris, I bought the night we were
Yo, I
there.
need another one. It's been 5 minutes.
We were there for the start of the NFL season. It was the
Of
Bears.
which year? This year?
No.
it was
Yeah, we
Chargers,
were just
Colts.
there this
I
year.
don't know.
Chargers.
How the fuck am I supposed to
I was
know?
in Utah like 4 years
Chargers,
ago.
Colts.
No, the first game of the season because we were hanging out in the little room I was staying in. It was Bears Packers. It was a boring game, 10-7.
About to lose my patience with you.
I had a case of Bud Light and a 12-pack of Squatters, and we fucking together downed that shit. 6 Squatters,
Which they were 10%. That
10,
makes sense.
10
They're
Bud
getting
Lights,
fucked up.
10 Bud Lights
Jesus
each.
Christ.
Talk about being fucked up in
Yeah,
Utah.
but they're 3-2s. Besides the squatters.
Talk
Like,
about
don't get
3-2
me wrong,
flu.
How much were those? If those like
Squatters, at least 7, 8, 6.5.
for each one?
Oh
Think
yeah,
about
they're
Squatters
IPAs.
is-
Jesus Christ.
And they were delicious
What you were saying
IPAs.
is
Yeah, they
the
were great.
12
IPAs in
packs
Indiana?
of 3% was like $20.
That place,
No.
the squatters
No.
breweries up in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, Cody,
10%
the prices
IPAs.
were the same.
Super
Oh.
fucking
The
smooth.
prices were the same if you're going to a gas station, but you're getting 3.2% alcohol beer.
That's what I'm saying.
You
So
got to
you
go
have
to
to
the
get, like,
shack.
double.
You have to go to the shack, and Chris told me get Squatters,
The
and I
F
found
Shack.
it. Whole 12-pack. I walked it up there, and I remember because she was even like, "You want the whole thing?"
I'm surprised they sold
I
it.
noticed
Some
there
of them
was
singles.
there was rips out of there. People just grab some
Yeah.
singles because it's so intense. They only need like 2.
Right.
And I'm just like, I'm buying the whole 12. And she's like, that's going to be like $28. And I was like, I guess I'm just never
I
doing
got
this
it,
again.
motherfucker.
We connected because I showed her my ID and her daughter was
My
in
daughter
South,
goes to Notre Dame.
South Bend.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's in South Bend. I was like, oh, that's a shithole.
I forgot to tell you.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you when I went back there the last time
Mm-hmm.
with Dylan. I went there and the same lady was there and she was talking about. Oh, she looked at my ID. She's like, "Oh, you're Mike's boy, of course." And then she was like, "Oh, my daughter goes to South Bend. You mean Notre Dame? Yeah, Notre Dame. Didn't think you know. I'm
You should
from
have been
Indiana,
like,
you
you
dumb
should have been
fucking
like,
idiot.
you
I'm
should
a
have been
huge Notre Dame fan.
You should have said, I heard there was a school shooting like yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
You might want to look into that.
They have a horrible murder rate. It's through the fucking
Notre
roof.
Dame is a really, really prestigious school.
It is.
Right,
It
yeah.
is.
I don't know
That
about
part of South
school
Bend.
shootings
They're not
all the time.
prestigious, prestigious. They're like high up. Don't fuck with us.
Is there a difference?
Hun-
Prestigious?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering,
Prestigious.
kind of.
I think this is a good time where we take our. And then I gotta pee, and I think like
I'll leave it
it'd
up
be good
to,
leave on this. We got some.
Listen, it's Irish Day. It's up to the Irish.
He's Scottish, dumb fuck.
No, he isn't.
I have 3% Irish. Someone somewhere along my bloodline, they fucked around on the island.
There's a reason he has orange hair and
said
his
you're
brother
Scottish.
doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah, I called you out.
Yeah, didn't they say there was only like? Well,
Wait,
if you
man,
listen-
he
you
said-
listen
he
to every
says,
episode of
"Man,
Bad
you
Friends, how they
gay?"
talk about how many redheaded people there are in the world. There's like 2 million.
You know when you
That's
feel
it.
a breast
Like,
The
2
redheaded
million
gene
red
is-
people.
and it feels like a bag of sand.
Fucking
He
crazy,
said, he
'cause I
said,
know,
man, you
like-
gay?
I know like at least 1 million of them. You know.
The redheaded gene is down to 2% on the whole planet.
Thank God.
Yeah, we don't want these hot-headed
Fuck
little
you,
fucks running.
man.
See, redheaded
God
tendency.
damn it.
Intermission. Intermission.
I'm half black.
Intermission.
Or, I mean, I'm half. Look, man, I got red pubes and a red beard, so I. Yeah.
He said, I'm half black.
Oh my God! What a perfect way to end the first half, folks. We'll be right back.
Okay, so we're back from our intervention. Oh my God, Cody was
it an intervention. That was a good intervention.
That was a great intervention.
See, fuck you.
Look at the table. It's empty of all the alcohol bottles. We discussed our consumption of alcohol,
And
we're gonna drink more. It's still St.
Anybody
Patty's
got
Day,
one for me?
So we're gonna
Interested.
drink more.
Got one for
Okay.
me? Intervention, anybody? I'll take one. Wow, this piece of shit. I love this stuff.
It's good stuff.
Don't worry, Milan. We got
12
plenty of
more
alcohol on deck.
So Cody and Couchy here had a funny K Mart commercial to show us last time.
All right, check this
Let's
shit
start
out.
it now.
So you're telling me I can buy my knickers right here in
Oh, I've seen this one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's funny.
Kmart sells knickers right here in the store.
Yeah, over
That's
coffee.
incredible. I know. And Kmart has knickers for all occasions.
I bought some work knickers for the yard.
I have my lazy knickers for lounging around the house, and I bought some knickers for my boyfriend's birthday.
Party time knickers. I got
It's
me
so
some
off, dude.
dancing knickers.
But wait a minute, what'd he say? Oh, knickers, please. But what if I can't make it to the store? No problem. Just go online and Kmart will ship your knickers to you anywhere in the world. By boat.
So is there a reason, Cody,
Okay.
why your stuff is so laggy? It's even laggy on your computer screen. I'm looking at
I
it.
noticed that. I know.
What
Yeah.
fucking
I
device?
don't
What
know.
kind of weird,
I don't know, but
cheap device are we using?
I
for this?
don't know why that is. But let's get to the commercial.
That is,
Anyway,
yeah.
that commercial was fucking hilarious.
It was
Dude,
hilarious, but it was
But
all
is that
chopped.
real?
Is it
Is
real?
that
It
actually
sounded,
real?
It sounded like a dub over. I agree with Chris. It
Yeah.
kind of sounded like a
Because
dub
I looked
over.
at Joe, I was like,
Right.
but
But
then
that
when he
could,
said
it's kinda hard to tell.
it could have also been
The
because of
latency.
how late it had bad latency.
It's got.
All right, look another one up for me.
yeah, but it
If I
said
figure it out.
Nicka, please.
Dude, that
come
was-
on.
That was funny. I don't want to say it's real, but if it is, God, I wish I watched it when I was a kid.
He's
That's funny.
black. He can say that.
Dude,
Yeah, but then
I
you
about
say
lost
the
it. He
G's.
says, you can even get knickers for the yard?
Well, she said, I got knickers for my yard. Yeah, yeah.
I even got my lazy knickers for my house.
Yeah. House knickers.
God!
I'm white. I can say knickers.
Do you own a pair of knickers?
I'm wearing knickers right now. My skivvies.
Oh God!
All right, what was it, Joe?
Look up the Sting commercial.
What were you saying first,
Oh, the
though?
Sting commercial?
When we walked in here, you said, okay, Chris.
Okay, anyway, look up the Sting commercial.
Can I pee real quick?
All right.
Fucking outlaw.
Wow, it's a stinger.
Jimmy, I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Foundation. You ready to wrestle?
You bet. Mom, Dad, it's really him. Hold on.
It's a Sprite commercial.
All Sprite.
It's a Sprite commercial.
Now I'm ready.
That's so real. Don't count on Sprite to do anything but quench your thirst.
Great commercial.
It got
Great
latency
commercial.
at the end, though.
I thought the kid was gonna fuck him up after drinking
I know.
Sprite.
He said, "Wait a minute."
Have you never seen that?
No,
Oh,
what?
that
He's
was,
never
dude,
seen
that was my
till
favorite
his wife
commercial back in the
played it.
day.
That was
What
actually
about,
aired on TV. It was a good commercial.
He was mentioning your guys' friend.
The user.
We can go unnamed.
Is that who
it's
it is?
either unnamed. You can call him two things.
Cut that out. Cut the
Unnamed.
user out. Don't-
No. Unnamed or the user.
Let's just call him Jack.
Jack of all trades.
So anyway,
Using
Jack was
that
really
is.
pissing me the fuck off and jacking me off yesterday. Dylan was there. Don't get me wrong. I know my birds, man. I've been bird watching my whole life. No, seriously, I do.
You never.
I can tell you what a downy woodpecker looks. I can tell you what a hairy woodpecker looks. I can tell you what a pileated woodpecker
You never
looks.
touched
I can
me
tell
as
you
a
all this
bird
shit.
connoisseur.
No, I know. My grandma got me into
It's just being an outdoorsman. Like you just pick up all the.
I'm an outdoorsman.
I used to
and
bird
I
watch,
don't
though.
even know like
He picked
certain
up bird watching.
names.
I used to bird watch.
Does that look black?
Yeah, red-tailed hawk.
It's like
right
the
there.
whitest bird I've ever seen. If I was to,
Well, when they're up in the sky,
If
they
I
turn
didn't know
black
whatever
because
that
they're
bird
The thing
far
was
away.
about it is he
Taxi.
doesn't understand it. It was not that fucking high in the air in front of us.
I believe
You
guys.
could see the sun
That's
clearly
crazy.
I wasn't
through
there.
because buzzards, as Dylan's probably going to look up and show us,
Yeah.
buzzards have the outside of their wings.
So that was a turkey
Are white.
vulture, right?
The
Yeah,
turkey vulture.
turkey vulture.
They're
Buzzard, all
black,
the same thing.
and they
It's
have
a
those
buzzard.
lines, and they have red faces.
those who live in Indiana has seen a turkey vulture.
Right, it was
Fucking
weird
fucking
because
turkey vulture, they're
the
everywhere.
same time the user pissed off Chris,
I thought we were going with Jack.
you can call him Jack, call him the fucking user. Anyway,
Well, Jack, anyway.
So, okay, I'll-
really
I'll-
fucking.
the same time, almost I'd say the same time that Jack was pissing off Chris about this, I seen a turkey vulture on the way home.
Yeah.
Because I told him because they were talking about it, and I was like, I seen one.
You should have took a video of it right
It was
tail
fucking
hawk.
this
Wow.
big, this tall,
Yeah.
all red face. It was just sitting there, not
They're
doing
ugly.
anything. And then he seen
You got
one
a picture of
too.
a buzzard, Dylan?
And then Jack,
That's what we just seen.
That's
outside.
it.
Does that
It's a buzzard.
look like the last bird?
That's exactly what we saw at the lake yesterday.
and Jack
he
tried
was
to tell him it
sitting
was a
there.
red-tailed hawk.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, red-tailed hawk's my favorite bird.
Yeah.
I know what they look like.
Very descriptive. It's that
Very-
right there.
Is
No,
he getting
that
like
one.
insulted about it? Dude, I
Well,
know
he-
what fucking bird I'm talking about, man.
He got mad because he says that he's like, no, fuck you, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. All you ever want to do is be right. Fuck you.
I'm gonna go get my gun.
Dylan was there.
Hey, if we're talking though, this is a common buzzard.
Yeah, I get that.
Just kind of looked like a hawk, but that wasn't it either. It was a
No,
vulture.
turkey vulture.
Turkey vulture.
Was he
Vulture.
super worked up and offended about it?
I
Yeah,
wasn't there, but
he
yeah.
was being-
God damn it! I know my birds, man.
Dylan was the only one who should be able to tell the story because he saw the escalation of the fight, and I wasn't.
Well, that's why he was telling me.
I
while
wasn't
we were out
accepting to
there.
be wrong because
Right.
I knew I was right. That's only.
So are you saying you want Dylan to take this over?
Yeah, take it
Okay.
over. He was there. It's nothing crazy. You and Dylan was even there to be like, you're all wrong. He was telling Stubbs like, you're wrong.
This is so fucking stupid.
He was telling Stubbs, he was like, you are wrong, and he started. He tried to get so worked up over it for no fucking reason.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can hear him in my ear.
You can hear the
Chris
little
has got to talk with me because we're both there.
Okay.
Yeah, like they started arguing about it because I'm right. No, I'm right, and kept escalating and shit. I'm like, bro, that's fucking black. Stubby's wearing sunglasses. He's like, oh, all birds far away are black in the sky.
Gave the name away.
Like, bro, like,
What logic does that make?
It wasn't even
I
that
was
far.
like, no, dude. I'm like,
No.
I literally told him. I said,
That'd be like saying
fucking
every
four
white
types of
person
hawk
looks really
goes
black
one
when they're really far
1,000 feet
away.
away is still white.
Yeah. Dylan even brought that up. He's like, I've seen swans fly thousands of feet in the air, and they still look fucking white. They look like little specks, but they're
No,
white.
you guys are fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, he
and
started
then,
getting mad at
and then he
you
got
too.
to the point where he's, oh, I'm fucking done with this. Let's just not fucking argue. Let's just fucking drop it. And Chris is like, all right. And then he's like, he just kept going.
Yeah.
Those are the
He
type.
kept bringing
That's
it
where
up
Dylan
instead
defended
of
me because
dropping it.
I stopped talking. He said, let's drop it. I was like, all right, I'm
Right.
fine.
I've
And
had
he
plenty
kept
of run-ins
going.
with super narcissistic people who just cannot, for the life of them, admit that they're
Oh, you're off
wrong.
the show now.
That's joking. No, I just want to say
Is that narcissism?
that
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Or is that
He's
just like trying to be?
it's not necessarily
Like you-
narcissism.
like
it's just
your
like a
brother
fear of
is
missing out,
narcissistic.
fear of being wrong.
I'm not gonna
Which
say I'm
leads
not
to
a narcissist.
narcissism.
Everybody's a
Essentially, but like,
narcissist.
we
It's
don't wanna
saying
go
that
full-blown
you're right no
narcissist
matter what
yet.
everybody else, their opinion and
Right.
anything doesn't matter.
Because it wasn't also until like certain things were found out because he was going over there to see his friend Jack. Right.
Yeah, Jack.
And it wasn't until things were found out, like, oh, Chris just did this, Chris got this, Chris got this. And then when, I found out Chris was like, hey, I don't really know if I want to come over, I don't really feel very good. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
He texted me and he was like, yes, we're not friends anymore.
Jack,
Hope you have a good day.
Yeah, Dylan knows because
Nice
Dylan's
knowing
fucking,
ya.
he's witnessed it
He
too.
fucking Jack blocked me on Facebook. And said, oh, it must have happened in my pocket. Like, yes.
How the fuck do you block somebody on
I
your
asked him
fucking
about it
pocket?
and Dylan wasn't even there. I was like, why'd you block Dylan? He's like, I didn't.
or he
Yeah,
had
he
a
fucks.
I didn't mean
narcissistic
to.
attack, and
And he's like,
fuck this guy, he's an asshole.
He admitted that like one of his first immediate like defenses is blocking people.
That's what he did.
But like him and Dylan were, I don't even think they were fighting.
No.
No, we weren't
He
fighting
just
at
didn't
all.
respond
He asked
to
when I
him.
was going to be back from work, and I didn't respond in 2 days.
Just like when you don't respond to him, he's
I
like,
didn't respond to him.
Sends a
in 2
thumbs
days,
up in
so
2
he
minutes.
blocked me.
Blocked me.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude. It's a whole thing. And
Yeah,
it
the
wasn't like.
It's been going on for
I guess
years.
technically you could call me a narcissist. Like I
You
have
can be, but,
narcissistic
like, not in a bad
tendencies,
way.
but like
Your
I,
narcissism is lying
when
about
I'm
you farting.
fucking right, I'm
well,
not
I
gonna
mean,
stop.
I guess
That's
that's
right.
That
part of
makes
it.
no
funny.
fucking sense.
It's just funny.
But like I know, but
Yours isn't bad.
if I'm
now.
not wrong, I'm not
Used
gonna
to be.
sit there and say I'm wrong just
Right.
to give somebody that fucking
The
pleasure.
slightest admission.
Like you were wrong.
of-
I know
no,
my fucking
you're
birds,
wrong.
but
Usually your thing is like, well, you don't know the whole story. Type
Well, yeah,
stuff,
but
you
like,
know?
dude, in that last pod, you were talking about movies. You had no idea the plot. You're like, oh yeah, what's that movie?
Forgetting
with
Sarah
Steven
Marshall.
Seagal and fucking- It was fucking Jason Seagal first off, and Russell Brand
Yeah,
and Kristen Bell.
yeah. Forgetting Sarah
Get-
Marshall, we
yeah,
figured it out
forget-
together.
Yeah, but you started talking.
Yeah, just imagine
No,
Steven
I
Seagal.
think I said Steven Seagal, but it was because
Then
like,
how
he
is
was
that
like,
my
Seagal.
fault? You said Steven Seagal.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I think I don't know. But
Narcissist.
anyway,
Narcissist.
Narcissist is a
Accident.
fucking narcissist.
It was a narcissistic move on accident.
That's
I'm gonna text my friend right now and see if he's drinking Guinness.
Okay, yeah, he was talking about that in the break room the other day. But anyway,
Pink-haired pastry chef.
so Cody, remember you asked Joe, you're like, is a vanilla stout or a vanilla porter good?
Oh yeah,
And Joe was like, yes, that was me. It wasn't him.
you just
He
took his
hates him.
phone?
He hates him. Yeah, he doesn't like him at all. I do. So I was like, yes, try it. bet
I was
you tried
asking
it,
because
you
I was
fucking
just
hated
at
it,
the
didn't you?
market, and I thought I
Did
would
you
try
try
it.
it?
I didn't try it.
Was it like something you could have bought?
Here's
And
the
took
funny part about that. I walked in there and we were like next door about to eat, and I was like, oh, I need to get some booze for the show tomorrow. And so I walked in there, and right when I was getting the beer, that's when I asked. I was like, vanilla porter good? And now I had,
I don't like porter. He was talking for me.
because
I told him
the
that.
beer that I was looking for wasn't there, so I'm like, vanilla port, yeah. And then I realized I don't have my fucking wallet on me.
Yeah, but I ended up bringing these box.
So I didn't even get
We
the
found
vanilla
these
port.
box like a month and a half ago.
Shit.
Shit. Saying Cody's iMac or iMac.
Yeah, an idiot.
Anyway,
An idiot who
So-
sucks.
Continue. What happened after?
I mean that was about it.
Oh,
I was trying to get some
But
vanilla port.
so you ended up not getting them then?
No, I didn't
After
get
Joe
it.
was like, yes,
I didn't-
yes.
You know what
As
you
in
do
Joe,
wrong?
like a me. Yeah, yeah.
This will be the last subject of the pod because we've
Good.
been going over. But there is one last thing I want to show you in case none of you all have like seen it. Because I know
fucking glows over. Oh my
I know
god,
both of you guys love
funny.
this person, but I don't know if you've heard anything about like what's been
You're
going on
ending with
within
this?
the last.
Well,
You're
who's
ending
this
with
person?
You can't end with a story.
Is it like a famous?
It's
person?
not. It's not a story.
No.
It's a video and it's a really quick discussion of it. You guys know Nick Swartzen.
Oh, when he got booed off stage, I
Check this
know.
shit out.
He admitted why.
Just watch it.
He admitted why.
That's him in the dark.
Who here knows who Norm MacDonald is? Let's go! I mean, they turned the lights. Yeah.
And turned off the spotlight.
Dude, they turned off the lights.
He got booed off stage.
Now they turned off his mic.
Look at the guy in the hat right there. Oh my god, this show sucks. I'm out of here. Yeah. The guy comes out. I am super sorry. Who is that? It's Nick Swartzen. He's a comedian.
Hold on, just stop.
I know, he comes out. I know, I've seen this.
Hi. Good evening. My name's Justin. I'm the director of operations.
Fucking cares.
No, he has to go out there.
I know.
He has to save face.
Conclude the show early in the best interest of those who bought tickets.
Oh.
We apologize
Bench
for
warmers? Bench warmers.
Every single
Please
fucking
email the
episode.
box
Okay.
office.
I got a new one though. Cody, back out of it.
Hold on,
Was that Nick
just real
Swartzen?
quick?
Yeah, he got booed off stage.
That's just the guy
Yeah,
who
but like,
owns it.
what happened was
So
I
this
know.
was at, I think
know
this
what
was at
happened.
Red Rocks.
I know what
Which is a
happened.
big fucking venue
That's
in
not Red
Colorado.
It wasn't Red Rocks,
That's
it was
not
a
Red
theater.
Rocks.
It-
That's
okay,
not
okay.
theater.
Well, either way, it's still in Colorado.
Yeah.
And the excuse was,
He took edibles.
well, he was
He
on
did
a
a lot of
shit.
edibles before the show.
He took a lot of shit
He
before the show,
drank and-
he didn't realize
Yeah.
that the elevation of Colorado is so high that whatever you're taking,
It's
like
only a mile.
it's higher than everywhere else.
Yeah,
I get used to it.
And so
Yeah.
that's the
It's-
thing, he's not used to it.
Utah's 2,000
So,
fucking feet high.
He was fucked up more than he thought he was gonna be.
Yeah, he took a lot of
So
edibles.
he got so fucked up that
Yeah.
he couldn't even control himself.
No, he
he
didn't know what
couldn't
to
even
do.
make a joke.
Yeah.
So they shut him out of it.
Yeah.
They cut his mic.
They cut
Yeah,
his
oh,
mic
yeah,
and
they
they
were like,
kicked
"You're
him the
done. You
fuck
can't
off
even
the
do
stage.
it.
Did he
can't
start
even do it.
talking? Like,
It's
did
so
they-
You heard
slow.
him? He said, "Yo, anybody ever heard of Norm MacDonald?"
And it was like,
Everybody's like, "Yeah, he's dead."
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that could have led into
Right.
that could have led into something super fucking.
But then he
funny.
just stopped talking.
He was probably trying to, but he was like, he's so
Right.
fucked up. He couldn't.
He's probably like, oh my god, I just
Right.
realized how fucked up.
and it's so
Fuck
upsetting
this.
because Nick Swartzen's
Back
such
out
an
of that.
awesome dude.
I
Back
love
out
him.
of
He's
that.
awesome. Oh, great comedian.
Back
I don't
out of
give a
that.
fuck.
Look
They talk
something
about him
for
on
me.
fucking. They talk about him on Bad Friends all the time.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's so funny. Great stand up.
It's just like
Go to
Nick
YouTube.
Swartzen.
Great.
He was
Go to
awesome
YouTube.
from fucking Grandma's Boy and everything else.
Yeah, of
he
He's
course.
was.
great in everything.
Yeah,
Bench
he's a
warmers.
fucking
Yeah.
Bucky.
sweet
I don't
man.
give a fuck. Everyone hated Bucky. I loved it.
Hey,
I thought it was so
Chuck
funny.
and Larry.
Go on YouTube.
Yeah. Everything. Everything he's in. That's my boy. Oh my god.
Grandma's Boy,
Oh,
he
okay,
is
Rob.
fucking hilarious.
Okay, RoboCop.
He said, "Oh my god, I can't believe
I
he
think
came
he
on my
peaked
mom."
at Grandma's Boy. That was like perfection.
Oh, yeah.
His perfect.
He said, "Dude, your car's your bed's a fucking car."
Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet car. I'm thinking about getting this for
Be
Christmas.
careful, dude. You're gonna hit the fucking camera.
Hey,
My parents said they were gonna get me matching rims for Christmas.
Oh my god! I can't
Maybe
believe
get a
you came
CB
on my
radio to
mom.
talk to other car beds.
He was jacking off the Laura Croft action figure. It's up for you to find it. He's like, oh, I can't believe you came on my mom.
Let's call it. That was
Bristol! Bristol! 2024 bitch! Chase Elliott, Vince is gonna finish 25th, yeah! This tonight.
Yeah, Bristol. Chase
This
Elliott.
tonight.
By the way, everyone.
I don't know what that fucking
He started
happy,
fifth tonight.
Happy
but
fucking
he's
St.
gonna
Patty's Day,
finish.
please, thank you.
Yeah, fuck Cody. He's
Yeah,
ready to
keep
get
yourself.
out of
Eat shit and die young,
Chase
bitch.
Elliott's gonna start.